English breakfast, French fries.
Coco Nicosi, alo.
From Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
With me, Pakwesi Omare.
Regina Bliss.
Deborah Adoso.
And I am Esinal Fiagbedu. This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show.
This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show, your morning companion.
Ghana Talks Radio, #1.
This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show, your morning companion.
This is Ghana Talks Radio, your morning companion. It's a lovely Monday morning, and you are welcome to the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show right here on Ghana Talks Radio. I remain your host, Ruth Esenam Fiekbedu, and this morning I bring you the news headline review. And right here on the news headline review on the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show, we bring you all the latest and relevant stories that matter to you every morning right here on Ghana Talks Radio. And you know, as usual, I can do this alone. Sitting with me in the studio is Mr. Biadoso and Miss Regina Bliss. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing, Miss Debbie?
The grace is sufficient.
We bless God. Miss Regina?
Yeah, good.
We thank God. Hope you had a lovely weekend.
Yeah, I did.
Yourself? Yeah. But it seems yesterday we didn't really hear great news. That was with regards to the passing away of Apostle Kojo, right? I got the name right? Yeah. He passed away yesterday. As his daughter said, according to report, he passed away peacefully. And we thought, I guess, was going away with the legends dying, not knowing we are entering into September and another legend is gone. He went away with all the knowledge he has, crafting cars and, helicopter. Anyways, that's so sad, but life still goes on. Alright, so let's dive into our major news items for this morning. Tariff hikes will collapse 24-hour economy businesses. The Food and Beverages Association of Ghana has opposed proposed increases in utility tariffs, warning that such a move would cripple businesses and undermine the government 24-hour economy policy. The Electricity Company of Ghana has, for instance, proposed a sharp upward review of electricity distribution charges, seeking an average of 224% increase in the distribution service charge over the 2025 to 2029 tariff period. In a press release cited by FACBAC, it was stated that the planned tariff hikes, particularly by the Electricity Company of Ghana, would worsen the already dead situation facing businesses in the country, especially in the food and beverages sector. According to the association, sales in the sectors have dropped by as much as 70% due to current economic challenges, including the depreciation of the Ghanaian cedi. Many restaurants, hotels, wholesalers and retailers are reportedly recording near zero sales daily. FACBAC argues that any upward tariff adjustment will lead to higher production costs, job losses, and the collapse of small businesses such as cold store, bakeries, and local restaurants, many of which are already struggling to stay afloat. The group also warned that such increase could trigger inflationary pressures, pushing prices of essential items like bread, kenkey, water, and beverages even higher. Transport fares may also go up, further burdening ordinary Ghanaians. FACBAC expressed concern that the proposed tariff hikes could directly undermine the government's flagship 24-hour economy initiative, which aims to promote continuous business activity and industrial growth. While the association supports cost-reflective tariffs in principles, it insists that any increases must be fair, phased and tied to performance improvement by utility providers. FACBEC is calling for greater transparency in how tariffs are calculated, for the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission to publish full cost breakdown. Well, I think over the weekend we saw in the news that electricity tariffs may go up, and this is what the Food and Beverages Association of Ghana, and they are warning government that this will go against the initiative they are bringing on board that has to do with the 24-hour economy plan. Especially, it will affect businesses such as the restaurants, court store, bakeries, and local shops. They could collapse due to this increase in, tariffs. They argue that sales are already down due to the weak economy. Due to weak economy, sales are already down, and higher electricity costs will increase price of basic foods like bread, water, and kinky. This, they say, will make life harder for ordinary Ghanaians and could even kill the government 24-hour economy plan. So FACBEC is asking for more fairness, gradual increases, and clear explanation from utility providers on how tariffs are set. They are proposing that at least there should be kind of like a stakeholder engagement with these people and explain to them why tariffs are going up. And even if they want to increase tariff, it shouldn't just go up suddenly like that. It could be bit by bit. But in all fairness, they should be transparent with people, or else life is going to be difficult for ordinary Ghanaians. Ms. Regina, I see you nodding your head. What do you have to say?
I think we had this discussion last week, and I remember saying it all boils down to communication. And as FACBEC, Food and Drugs Board,
Food and Beverages.
It's
fine. It's all food.
Yeah, so it all boils down to communication. I remember within the week of that conversation, IMF came out to say that it is good for the economy to make our economy stabilize, blah blah blah. I was like, hey, Mohamed Diane say you are just giving money and making certain important decisions, but we are the ones experiencing whatever we are going through. We are the ones experiencing the bad and good decisions our leaders are taking. So as I'm saying, and I'll continue to say, it all boils down to communication. As this sector is also saying, sit down with the relevant stakeholders, communicate with them. Why are you proposing this increase? This increase is too much. Just recently, I saw on TikTok one young lady advising business owners that they need to think of the utility bills they pay before opening a business. According to her, she opened a salon business 1 year ago, and as at now, she's selling all the equipment and relocating, because sometimes she can be there for a whole 1 month and no one comes to the salon to even do washing, retouching or nothing. And she has to sell all the equipment because she's not getting any sale. And every month you have to pay rent. You have to pay for utility bills and other stuffs. And even if you have workers, you still have to pay these workers monthly. So revenue. Worker no fan ho. Don't know him so obey juma daily. You have to pay him or her. So I think this is a time when they need to sit down and discuss. They shouldn't just consider one or two things and just propose an increase just like that. With the 24-hour economy they are talking about, it deals with electricity. So how then do you make sure that this 24-hour economy goes on smoothly without any loophole? We know when it comes to coastal, there are some businesses that operate 24/7 with their electricity, whether they are home, whether they are not home. With a coastal like this, it operates every day, every hour, every second. So
even if you are sleeping, your fridge needs to be on.
Even at home, your fridge is on. Your deep freezer is on. even sometimes some sockets is even on. So with that increase there, even when you take the ordinary Ghanaian aside, these business owners, some businesses is just a startup point. They are now starting, and you are increasing this tariff. You imagine if you go out right now to ask people about, they'll be complaining. They are because sometimes so better 100 cedis, 200 cedis, 300 cedis. Now, within a second is gone. So before they even implement it, I think they need to find how would I put it, something convenient for this business owners. It shouldn't be like the normal electricity everyone is using, because these people, they consume electricity a lot. So I think they need to propose an energy. They need to propose an energy, right? An energy that is it's not time wasting, it doesn't consume much and all that. So
Miss Debbie, what are you expecting from ECG? Do you think they've been efficient enough these past few months, and then they are increasing tariff? Because someone will say that yet all kind of light I feel most more increase. If they are increasing the tariff, then it means the lights need to be there 24/7, right?
Yeah, so I think they've not been efficient. I mean, we know ECG, we know what they are capable of doing. And increasing tariffs, I think it should be based on you delivering the quality or giving your customers the best. But I haven't seen that in a few years now. If not, okay, me in casa buying na banti na ye na sabi na ko ye. But then we've always have challenge with ECG. That's to do with like lights going off and on. So if you want to increase tariff, I think maybe you should sit down and ask yourself, are we doing the right thing for our customers? Are they happy with us? If you want to increase this tariff, what are we going to do? Because you cannot just stand up and then tell us that you want to increase tariff. And I like the fact that FABAC is opposing that. And not only ECG, even Ghana Water companies also calling for a tariff. And as I'm telling you, my house, there is no water since Friday.
Yeah, and I learned places in Asham.
Yes, there is no water since Friday. And then you have to be walking miles to fetch water. But every day the meter is reading, you are paying water bill. And prepaid crowd too, it doesn't get to a week, it's finished. And you have to buy another prepaid again. And those using the normal electricity that you have to go and then pay, maybe they pay that per month. It is not even like you don't get it consistently, and then you want to increase tariff, like for what reason? So I feel like and seriously speaking, it's going to affect this 24-hour economy, because we consume electricity a lot. People, in fact, let me say we use electricity for everything. We buy meat every day. The meat are preserved with freezers. What energizes these freezers to freeze these fishes and meat? It's light. It's light. We use light here to work. So if they want to increase tariff, then we should have it in mind that cost on now maybe a kilo is 36 cedis. Now you will be buying this like 52, because they will also increase this on the boka.
Yeah, exactly.
So the interban is we the consumer, we will suffer. And then the vision of this government bringing a 24-hour economy and then making sure that we have a normal life is not going to happen. So they have to sit down and communicate to I like the fact that he said communication. You have to communicate with these people, and you should also convince us. You cannot stand up and tell us that you want to increase tariff, but we are not benefiting anything from what you are doing. Trust me, it's not encouraging. It's not. It's true. It's not encouraging. If they feel like, because I saw a statement where they said that they should go around. People are doing illegal connection. I won't mention it, but my hostel where I stayed, it was illegal connection. Light in this is
they'll come for you.
Nobody's come for me.
You go and show them the
hey, light in this is like I've not witnessed it there. Even if there is light up, they'll bring someone to come and connect. Even the water. I mean, who was such shortage in that hostel there? And it was illegal. We know, because it got to a time the people came there, and they'll pay you until NCC baby. So if they are saying they are running at loss, they should go after those people. Those people who are doing the illegal connection, they should use it to fix the financial constraint they're having, they shouldn't push it. Because see, if they should increase water, one of the things that drain a citizen, like your money, it has to do with water, utility bills, and even transport. Say two petrol must say you two you water more so with the tariff there, they should come down. This is not the time to increase anything. And you know the percentage they are increasing is high, so they should come down for us. Yes, sir.
And it looks like the consumers are even going to suffer more. We are the one going to buy.
Yes.
And it's so cost of living is going to go up a lot for consumers and for ordinary Ghanaians, which is very bad and shouldn't be so. And as they mentioned that if care is not taken, this is going to affect the 24-hour policy that they are bringing on board. So please, government, watch that, or else you will fail. All right, moving on to our next news item. 10 grassroots appointments for each constituency. Baumia's proposal to address neglect. Former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has reiterated his commitment to rewarding the loyalty and hard work of party members by spreading appointments in his future government to all levels of the party across the country. Former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, under this policy, explained all 275 constituencies in Ghana will have the opportunity to have a representative on the various government boards, agencies, and among many others. Dr. Bawumia, before he was elected the NPP's flag bearer in 2023, came up with this policy, which he said he would implement if he won the 2024 election, to reward loyalty and hard work by party faithful. And following the NPP's Mike Okwe investigative committee report, which cited neglect of party members at the grassroots level among reasons the NPP lost the 2024 elections, Dr. Bawumia said he's even more committed to his vision of grassroots appointments. Let me help you understand that. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has promised that if he becomes president, every constituency in Ghana, and we have 275 constituencies, will get at least 10 grassroots appointments on government boards and agencies. He says this will reward loyalty and hard work of all party members and also fix the problem of neglect at grassroots, which the NPP's own Michael Kwe report identified as a major reason for their 2024 election defeat. My guest, did you hear that? He said he was going to appoint 10 people, 10 grassroots from each constituency for their hard work and loyalty. Would you like to vote for a leader like that?
Never.
Tell me why.
He won't even do it.
Okay.
I won't vote for a leader like that.
Why won't you vote for a leader like that?
You can't
Who wants to reward you for your loyalty and hard work?
You've been in power before for 8 good years as a vice president of the country. You never rewarded any. I know the grassroots, they have their representative, they have their overall leader. You've not rewarded anybody. It's not now that you want to gain another power. That is when you know that you want to reward the grassroots because you feel like they are being neglected. And that you rewarding someone from the grassroots because they've done well doesn't mean you are solving the problem. Listen to them. That is what they are calling for. They're not telling you to come and appoint them and give them positions. No. You see, one of the MPP faithfuls was making a point. He said, when Bawumia gets to, let's say Bawumia comes to Greater Accra, he's already in Greater Accra, so let me say he gets to the Volta region, or he gets to the Ashanti region, and then he comes to tell the people, point out his policies. This is what I want to do. You guys should vote for me. Let me become the flag bearer and even hopefully become the president of the country. you've laid out your policies. Immediately you leave, it is the grassroots members that do the work. They do the dirty work. So you speak to them for an hour and then you go. The grassroots will now go from house to house, from stations to station, preaching about you, making people understand the policies you laid on ground. They are the ones to convince you that, see, this person is eligible to become a leader of this country. We need to vote for him. They do all the dirty works. You don't do anything. That you can't convince me. But the grassroots members, they do all the dirty work. In fact, they go through a lot to make you a leader. But after you get it, you neglect them. And then now you said because it was stated in this thing they did. And so the only thing you can solve that problem is to appoint, give them appointment. Not a solve problem, no.
So what if they are not fit? They don't have that competence to even be in that position, but simply because of their hard work and then being loyal
doing
to you.
It's not anything on my best.
So you give them that. Is that even fair to the ordinary?
It's not fair. It's not fair. And you see what he's saying, they've been doing it all. He's not coming to start. Oh yes,
we understand the fact
they've
that
been doing
they're already
it.
doing it. But this one, for the fact that as a leader, a flag, like hopefully to become a flag bearer and even hopefully to become a president, for you to get a podium and then you say this, that you are going to award people based on their loyalty, not based on their competence,
their credibility
and what they are bringing on board, but simply then I can equally pretend I'm loyal and
you see, anyone who gets political appointments is not being transparent because they don't go through, they don't check they don't do the necessary checks. You know, when you are going for an interview, they ask for your certificate. Even sometimes behind you, they go, they ask like questions, they ask people to get to know more. Political appointment, and I'm not trying to deviate, but you remember some time ago they sacked people from the military because they brought in certificates that were not DS, and we got to know that some of them were brought into the security by some members of parliament, some political officials. Me boy bakunyo they funny shame. They don't ask of your certificate. They don't do any checkups, and then they push you. Then that is why we are suffering. So if you are coming to tell us that to their party because someone to flag bearer first, that you give them, maybe reward them, and the reward you give them is an appointment because they've been loyal to you. Now only down wow can't win to assume. I'm like, please pardon my words, but now can to assume you don't say that. And you see he will be the same person that will win this flag bearer race. Therefore, none of them deserve it, but he will win. He won't win for the presidency, but then he will win for the primaries. And you see, the primaries that he will win, the vote is not coming from the grassroots. And that is why they want to do only delegate votes. If they want to include those grassroots, you know the kind of grassroots members of the MPP that are very pained because they've been neglected. And if someone is doing the dirty work for you, you're supposed to pay more attention to that person.
I don't even understand why they don't engage with the grassroots.
No, then immediately I get what I want, you're of no use to me, so you just back out and then I go.
Do you remember Atamil's? I think during Atamil's time, he brought the door-to-door campaign.
Yes, he did.
Engaging with the grassroots.
He did.
And that won the NDC.
Yes.
The presidency.
Yes.
I think in 20.
That is what I'm saying. You have to include them. Campaign now, no. Even let's take presidential campaign. President Mahama cannot be working from here to let me say Volta region, be doing those dirty works. So no, they have people. Grassroots, grassroots can even travel from Accra here to all the way to northern region to meet their fellows. They go door to door. They speak to these people. They don't wait till election. They do that, but these my people, they'll wait. Election, not because they want you to vote. If you don't include the grassroots, and that is what the MPP is failing to recognize, they will lose. Or lose there, they will lose. And Baumia flag bearer, you can only get a flag bearer for the party, but Entra, Oh, enter
You are very
appointments.
hopeful.
You see,
Or we should contact Musa Dankwa to give us data.
now of late, this grassroots, they are very cunning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bet that. You give them the opposition. So almost they'll give them the position. Almost you are nothing to them because if you realize that immediately you get what you want, you are like they have no use to you again.
And I think right now the grassroots are not voting based on religion, ethnicity,
No,
or
they
anything.
are not.
They are looking. They are educated.
Now they're not okay. They're educated.
They are literally now looking at the policies you are bringing.
You are bringing on board, yeah.
But not because maybe I'm a Votarian, so I'm going to vote for NDC. Nah, it doesn't work like that. And I equally remember on Saturday, Afenyo Makin gave a speech that if you don't take time, these two parties, they are going to vote them out and the youth will take over.
Oh yes, it's true. Very soon.
If they don't do their homework.
Oh, very soon. That one, they're very soon. These your political parties will back off.
They will back off.
The youth are taking over.
Yeah, the youth are taking over.
They are.
And we are just waiting for a third force to take over as well.
Sure.
So, yeah. Mercy Gina, they said they are going to give appointment to grassroots, party faithfuls. Should we join the party? National Cake Day, they were saying na ADB.
I'm even shocked that as someone who wants to lead Ghana in the coming years was bold enough, had the audacity to stand in public to say this. In fact, should I say he has no shame? Because this is not something you should be boastful of. This is something you should bow your head down in shame. Should I say he's giving us, yeah, can I say? What we know that these politicians are doing, he has confirmed it. Let me put it that way. He has confirmed it that they are corrupt.
Hey, because for you to stand on such a huge stage and then make
say this,
such a statement, people are literally doing it under G. We understand, and it's not glaring in our faces. But right now, there
10 grassroots
from
appointment
each
from each constituency.
I know there. Yeah,
but even these people, if they are being appointed, don't you think they are going to serve the party rather than
exactly?
The party
they will serve the
country?
party because they are loyals. They are loyal grassroots.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't come to serve NDC. They'll only be faithful and loyal to their party.
To their party.
And I think, in fact, appointments will be based on party loyalty and not competence. So even if they are competent, they have all they are competent, they don't have the legal documents making sure that these people are fit for the job. The job will still be given to them because at the end of the day, they'll all benefit from it, and the chairman himself will also benefit from it. Just imagine a loyal grassroots of MPPs being given the position of Minister of Finance. Minister of Finance.
It's okay.
The
economic wizard himself coming to me.
This is not a time where you would even go that long process. Oh, Freya, you be giving the money, just like that.
But this is bad, though.
It's bad.
If that's how you are going to appoint people,
it's very bad. And he should be ashamed for saying that.
For saying that, seriously.
He should be ashamed. Just imagine John Dramani Mahama was the one who stood out and said that.
They'll come for him.
Your friend is saying, Afenyo Makin, with his entourage, press conference, I can see it. But because it's Baumia, they are all keeping mute about it. But let it be an NDC official. They would find fault and politicize it.
For me, this didn't go down well for me.
It didn't. When I saw it, I was like, how? How can you say this?
How can you say this?
How can you say this?
So what do you think he should rather do for people not to say he has neglected these grassroots, rather than giving these people
the fact that your grassroots doesn't mean that change now you should get a position. And they say now you have to also your corporate position or abaymo because we are all citizens and we are entitled to whatever they are enjoying there. It's like me being closer to you here. Everyone knows I'm closer to you, and something that is supposed to go to Debbie I was given that mandate to appoint because I'm closer to you. Then I give you that position. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. I have to give it to the person who rightfully deserves it. So for him as a leader to come out to say this is bad. As a leader, you need to be transparent. You need to be free and fair. You don't have to pick sides with anyone. No matter your political affiliation. You don't need to pick sides with anyone. So he should apologize.
So if party faithfuls are saying that you neglected them, that doesn't necessarily mean that you should give them appointments.
Exactly.
Perhaps they feel neglected because you don't pay attention to them, but not giving them appointments. So what if you give them appointments when you neglect them?
Exactly.
They are just there.
It's all neglect.
I think they should come clear this time around. Baumia again. We made mistakes. Please forgive us. It won't happen again. Baumia to NPP. It shouldn't even just be NPP. To the whole country. Former Vice President and New Patriotic Party flag bearer hopeful, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, has admitted that governance lapses under the previous NPP government contributed to the party's 2024 election defeat and appealed to the party for forgiveness. Speaking to delegates in the Ashanti region, Dr. Baumia said, internal research conducted after the election revealed that both the government and the party failed in several key areas. He said, after we finished the elections and conducted research, we realized that the government and our party, NPP, made many mistakes in governance. There were things we were supposed to do, but we did not do them. There were also things, if we had known better, we would not have done them, he said. He acknowledged that responsibility for those mistakes was collective, involving himself, ministers, members of parliament, board chairpersons, and government appointees. So, I am here, and with all part of this, the vice president, ministers, MPs, board chairpersons, and appointees, we have made mistakes, and we ask for your forgiveness. That was coming from Baumia. Dr. Baumia has openly admitted that mistakes by the NPP government led to the 2024 election defeat. Speaking to delegates in the Ashanti region, he said both the government and party leadership failed in key areas. He took collective responsibility of it, saying that he, ministers, MP, chairpersons were all part of the lapses, and appealed for forgiveness from party members, assuring it will not happen again. Do you think saying sorry alone is enough? But rather, Dr. Baumia and the NPP should bring clear plans to avoid repeating the same mistake again. Because sorry, there's not enough. Mind you, some people have died due to some of the mistakes you made. And then you cannot resurrect the dead. Neither can you just say sorry.
Not resurrected. Why did it?
And you can't resurrect the dead. And then you cannot say sorry to somebody, then the person will cool temper like that. It doesn't happen. So what is the assurance that when you come into power or when we give you our terms, you will not come and repeat the same mistake? Because once bitten, twice shy. No steady.
Well, apology not accepted. You see, one thing I've realized about the MPP is they are not ready to change. And they always don't see themselves to be people that have offended Ghanaians. They always make this notion of they offending their party members, not Ghanaians. I don't know whether they refer to all Ghanaians as MPP. Well, I can't tell. But the MPP itself as a party is not ready to change. And it's not as if they have no idea that they've been doing the wrong thing for so long. It's because they want to come back to power. And so they're finding a way to convince us to trust and believe them, which is not going to happen again. Well, when, what's the name? Ajasafo was a member of parliament. You know, some time ago, she left parliament. She traveled down. The constituency members, I'm not diverting, but I just want to bring in something. The constituency members were calling at her that she has left the constituency. She's not doing her work as a member of parliament. When she finally came back to the country, she made a video, and in the video it was an apology video, and that video was directed to only the then president and the members of parliament, not Ghanaians. I don't know whether you saw that video. He was apologizing to the then president Akufo-Addo, and then apologizing to MPP party members, and apologized to his fellow colleagues in parliament, not Ghanaians. And constituency, are they members of parliament? The people in your constituency, is it the members of parliament, or it is Ghanaians you are leading your constituency? You didn't even apologize to them. You apologized to the president. I don't know, maybe she thinks it was the president that will vote for her, and fortunately and unfortunately for her, she was knocked out. That was just by the way. Now back to Baumia, apologizing to Ghanaians because he feels like Yanye Niye. Yes, I collaborate and turn and we had the daughter the baby, but we know Yanto and Chene Behaye.
I haven't got into that.
MPP can never change, they can never change. You know why? If they want to change, now that they are in opposition, they are supposed to right their wrong. The reason why I'm saying this, up to now that they are in opposition, they are still blaming the NDC to be the sole responsibility behind their failure in the 2024 election. They can still not figure it out that it is their own fault that made them lose the election. And so they are blame or this in maybe someone spoke to him. They only shift blame. They are not ready to change. We should forgive you. Hey, Obi Otimi Loki see the $1 they are my IGP. As still now prices of things, inflation was skyrocketed. And you are coming back to apologize to us. Someone who told us clearly that if he laid down his policies for us, obey president, obey Deno, this person, I'm not undermine the capability of anybody. But you see, Ghanaians, we need to sit down and think very well. If we give the nod to this person, vice president in Ponina, president, yes, you. So, I chop honey dear, and I make a sack of bonnie and turn in Chene. There was so in general. But me party and come to watch any pan because I'm far. So with the apology, there is not enough. You see, you cannot apologize without working on your behavior. It should reflect. The apology should reflect on your behavior. Then we, the watchers, the spectators can actually tell you that, oh, they said there was something, we'll give you the nod. You cannot come and tell us, someone who writes 10 pages for you to come and apologize. Now you think you can convince us.
He still has 2 years, so let's see what changes.
Okay.
All right. What's Regina?
Yeah.
They're apologizing to the NPP. They shouldn't. They said they should have done certain things. They shouldn't have done certain things. But it has already happened.
Okay. Okay. So apology, dear. It's good. Apology is good. It's good for the body. It's good for the soul, and it's good for you to heal. So, for him to come out and apologize publicly, I think, anything. Say besumo, say ensumo, papa chowe. And also one thing he said, he didn't only talk about himself, he talked about ministers, stakeholders, and other people. And I was like, why didn't he add the president? He's also part now, but he didn't mention the president, the past president. But I think aside that, it's a good thing if a leader can come out to apologize publicly. I think it's a sign of good leadership, but that doesn't mean that 100% you're a good leader. And one thing also said is a young fan channel na yen san fa stiano and san mano yen san ton mano. What am I saying? You didn't. He said it too.
I thought so. You're actually quoting him.
Oh, David.
Okay.
He apologized and he said yen fan channel na yen ton mano. And say ye to mano stiana na ye de mano. So for the people, the loyal grassroots who would vote should go ahead and vote. And for the people who have other people they support should go ahead and support other people. But for him to come out and apologize, I think for that it's a good one. But it shouldn't only be apology. It should be works. We should see works, because this is not the first time we are hearing of an apology. We've heard of an apology several times. But during all those apologies, we didn't see any works attached to it. They say action speaks louder than words. So I think this is the time after apologizing, then you add works to it. Yeah. He shouldn't be like Ghana law.
He shouldn't be like Ghana law.
Yes.
Yeah, same. So Baumia is apologizing. So please, let's accept his apology. Have trust in him, and then give him the stay again. But as Mr. B said, if indeed you're apologizing, that means you've changed from your old ways. So there should be some sort of like evidence that you've changed. But you and I don't know if that is what you're seeing. But for me, I don't think I'm seeing something like that though. But he still has 3 years to prove himself that indeed he's apologizing, and then he's changed, and then when we give him the mandate, he's going to do things better. The ball is in your court as a citizen of the country. So choose right. All right. Thank you so much for joining us in the news headline review. Up next, we have the Beach Girl.
Welcome to Debbie's Grow, where we talk about issues that matter to the state, void of politics, fear or favor. The director of the Center for Aging Studies at the University of Ghana, Professor Joseph Osafo, has called for galamsey to be declared a national security threat. In an interview, he highlighted the environmental and health dangers posed by illegal mining. Galamsey has severely impacted water bodies, with the most recent example being the contamination of River Pra, which has turned brownish. The Ghana Company Limited has issued a stern warning to residents in areas affected by galamsey, stating that about 60% of the catchment capacity is silted as a result of illegal mining, compromising the quality of raw water. The company has also raised concerns about the severe inconveniences caused by galamsey activities in regions like Cape Coast, Elmina, and their surrounding areas. It suggested that the fight against galamsey should be entrusted to the security agencies, particularly the military, without political interferences. I'm sad I still have to talk about this. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. And he's calling on President Mahama to wake up, and that people are dying. And it's true. I was thinking by now we shouldn't be talking about galamsey, because that was one of the major, the key issue that this current administration promised us to address. And during their campaign, they stated that they want to issue a state of emergency to curb illegal mining. And you see, it's funny because when you speak about illegal mining, we feel like it's not closer to us. It's not getting closer to us. But Ghana Water Limited keeps hinting us that if we don't take time, we will be importing water. We are not importing water. Look at the bills we are paying. And just imagine we importing water into the country. How much are you going to pay for it? In fact, how much are you being paid at the end of the month before you paying for an imported water? And we know that water is life. No human being, no living thing can survive without water. Even animals that are degraded as third-class humans, even drinks water to survive. How much more we humans? We bath with water, we cook with water. In fact, we use water for everything. But with our own hands, knowing fully well that what we are doing is wrong. And we are destroying our water bodies. President Mahama, please, with all due respect, you need to do something. You need to do something. This cannot continue because people are dying. The only thing I don't agree with him is deploying military. Military, didn't we deploy military? We deploy military people, personnel on site. We still saw illegal mining on rise. People were arrested. Excavators were burnt. They brought out the Blue Water Initiative. And still illegal mining is on the rise. And now these illegal miners have the boldness to speak into the camera and tell us that that is the only thing they can do to survive. And according to them, they are being paid far better. And something that is seen as a death trap. A work that when you are going into it or you are going to do it, you know that your chance of living is 50-50. It's either you die there or you come out alive. It's a probability. But we still have youth endangering their life for that. Because they feel like that is where they can get more money. And no one is speaking, no one is saying anything. Because of this same illegal mining, we've lost 8 gallant men. 8 people. Government officials. People working and doing everything possible to make Ghana a developed country. They've lost their life. And I always say this. If a year or 2 to 3, 5 years to come, and we are still talking about illegal mining, then we should bow down our head in shame. Then it means they've died a useless death. Seriously. It means they've died a useless death. Because if these 8 people could lose their life, and still we cannot I don't know why it's very difficult to fight illegal mining. Is there something we don't know that we need to know? Because it's becoming too much. And recently I heard the president talk serious. I wasn't happy. We cannot fight illegal mining because no, he didn't say that, but he was like the state of emergency. He said they are considering a lot of factors, and that is why they cannot declare state. That is fine, but what other way can we stop it? People are calling for shoot and kill approach. If that is the only means we can stop illegal mining, then let's stop it. Because there's no difference. There is no difference. There's no clear difference here. Someone who is polluting water to kill people, and you killing the person, it's not the same thing. It's either you kill the person or the person kills you. If a robber should come to your house right now with a gun and you have a knife, it's either you try your possible best, they kill you or you kill them. It's either you save your life. And with illegal mining, we are doing nothing. Nothing. We are doing nothing. Just a kill approach now, yeah. State of emergency, no, so I say I'm wanting. So what can we do? How can we stop illegal mining? How do we sort these people, this youth that sees illegal mining as a conducive workplace? How can we convince them? Because trust me, because we are here, then we feel like ye ni baby omutu no, and so now omutuma ye no. It comes from there. That's the source. And sometimes you open the tap, and then you could see particles. It's dirty. Why are we being so wicked to ourselves? I'm sure by now God have regretted creating Ghanaians. Seriously, He has regretted, because we cannot think on our own. God blessed us with water. He blessed us with gold. He blessed us with everything, but we are still slaves in our own country, as if that is not enough. Yes, I say yes, yo. Potable water, will you even get it? We are destroying it, and we feel like it's okay. And then this youth will tell you that there is no work. If there is no work, and then you feel like, why won't you do something for yourself at least? And the only thing we can also do is to deport foreign nationals. How can a Chinese leave his hometown, move into a country, and then the only suitable work he can do is to mine illegally? And we just deport them. And I feel we deported them because we own them. We owe them, and we are afraid. The privileges we are not going to enjoy again. That is our mindset, and that is why we are not developed. It's paining me because every time we are like, all the statement that has to come from this government officials is we are putting things in place to develop Ghana. I say Ghana they ain't developing that. We've never developed. Every day we are developing, but we've never developed. And with our own hands, we are destroying everything. Why? Why? Mr. President, please, this is a genuine and a respect call. Do something about illegal mining. Do something about it. 90% of the people who voted for you because of this, not only to stabilize the economy, but also to fight against illegal mining. Shoot and kill is the best approach. Even if it is your mother on site, shoot her. Because she's not thinking about the well-being of the people in the community. You shoot the person because the person is not thinking about the well-being. If it's a close relative, shoot the person. If you can mine water to kill someone, then you deserve to die yourself. You don't deserve to live. Please, a humble appeal, Mr. President. Please, we are pleading with you. We don't have money to be importing water. We don't. Please, do something about this illegal mining issue. Because every day we are speaking about illegal mining. Every day. Those 8 souls that are gone, I'm sure by now, if they should get a second chance, because excuse me, they won't do it. To die for the country, they won't. I'm just hoping that a year, 2-3 time by this time, we will be celebrating the achievement of ending illegal mining. Those politicians involved, whether from NDC or MPP, if they are caught on site, they should be shot and killed on site. They don't deserve to live. You cannot kill somebody at the expense of your selfish gain to get money and destroy water that will survive, will make us live, or a means of survival for us. You cannot destroy it because of the money you will get. Those politicians involved, they should shoot them and kill them. We are begging you, Mr. President, please, a humble appeal. Thank you for making time with me on Debbie's Grill.
Today in history with Miss Regina.
Today in history, Ghana to host Africa Oil Week 2025. This 4-day event running until September 18th is a major forum for Africa's oil, gas and energy sector. It is the first time in over 3 decades that AOW will be held outside Cape Town, South Africa, and is aimed at highlighting Ghana's potential as an attractive upstream petroleum destination. NIA extends Ghana Card online services for children. The National Identification Authority has started Ghana Card registration for children aged 6 to 14 years old at its premium centers nationwide and will soon expand the service to all district offices, while making its online booking system available for all 11 premium centers from Monday 15, 2025 to improve access and convenience for parents and guidance. Central Americans granted independence. Central Americans achieved independence from the Spanish Empire collectively on this day 1821 with the signing of the Act of Independence of Central America. However, this unified declaration led to a brief unsuccessful union with Mexico and later the Federal Republic of Central America, which dissolved by 1841, leaving Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, and El Salvador as independent nations. Prince Harry, the younger son of King Charles III, was born in London. The Duke of Sussex, born 15 September 1984, is a member of the British royal family as the younger son of King Charles III and Diana, Princess of Wales. He is fifth in the line of succession to the British throne. 1978. Boxer Muhammad Ali defeats Leon Spinks at the Louisiana Superdome in New Orleans to win the world heavyweight boxing title for the third time in his career. The first fighter ever to do so following his victory. Ali retired from boxing only to make a brief comeback 2 years later. Ali, who once claimed he could float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, left the sport permanently in 1981. Looking at some observances, International Day of Democracy. This day celebrates the values of democracy as a way for everyone to participate in public discussions on what is important to them. In honor of the day, make your voice heard by engaging in your local communities, discussing democracy with friends, or writing a letter on the importance of democracy, or making your head voice at every meetings scheduled. International Dot Day is celebrated to inspire creativity, courage, and collaboration worldwide. It originated from Peter Ronald's book, The Dot, which tells the story of a student who gains confidence and self-discovery after her teacher encourages her to make her mark with a single dot. The day serves as a global reminder that everyone has the power and potential for creativity, and it encourages people to embrace their unique talents and share their art with others. World Afro Day is a global celebration and movement for Black identity. It aims to honor and promote the beauty, diversity, and cultural significance of Afro hair, while also campaigning against hair discrimination and for the right to wear natural hair in schools and workplaces. The day includes educational initiatives, activities, community events, and has even involved Guinness World Record attempts to raise awareness. World Lymphoma Awareness Day. It is a global event dedicated to raising awareness about lymphoma, a type of blood cancer that affects the lymphatic system, that is part of the body's immune system. The day helps educate people about the signs and symptoms, the importance of early diagnosis, and support for patients and family. And that's all for today on Today in History and some observances live on GhanaTalks Breakfast Show.
Thank you so much, Miss Regina, for Today in History and some observances of the day. Yeah, we are far behind time, so we are not going to hit on that again. And this is where we draw the curtains for the news headline review today in history and Debbie's Grill. And that is the first segment of the GhanaTalks Breakfast Show. We'll be coming up on the news shortly. Please stick and stay with us.
Are you ready to amplify your business or brand's reach and make a meaningful impact in Ghana and beyond? Partner with GhanaTalks Radio today to connect with a diverse audience across Ghana and beyond. Elevate your brand through on-air promotions and social media. Boost your brand during prime time. With GhanaTalks Radio, you can extend your reach across digital platforms. GhanaTalks Radio is not just a station, it is a community hub where your brand becomes part of the conversation. Join us in fostering connections, celebrating culture, and making a lasting impression. For customized sponsorship packages and enquiries, email contact@GhanaTalksRadio.com or call +233 202 544614. GhanaTalks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
What do you want for breakfast? How do you want your breakfast?
English breakfast, French fries.
Koko Nikosi, alo komi kesheto.
Wache.
Well, Gobe is the real deal.
Join us on Ghana Talks Radio. Let's serve you a buffet of breakfast.
From news headlines review, current affairs to social issues.
Entertainment, sports, and all the trending stories live on our mobile app and across all socials from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
With me, Pakwesi Omare.
Regina Bless.
Deborah Adoso.
And I am Esina Fiagbedu. This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show.
We bring you local news, business news, international, sports, and entertainment news. Right here on GTR.
Welcome to the morning news broadcast on Ghana Talks Radio. Coming up, GBC announces new management model to ensure sustainability. In related news, GNA appeals for support amid severe financial challenges. Ghana National Fire Service probes Koforidua Clue Town fire outbreak in the eastern region. Government explore ways to equip Navy with urgency. These and many more coming up shortly. The Ghana Broadcasting Corporation GBC has announced plans to privatize its management structure as part of efforts to ensure the long-term sustainability of the state broadcaster. The proposal comes amid ongoing debate about how best to restructure state media institutions to enhance efficiency and competitiveness in Ghana's rapidly evolving media landscape. According to the corporation, its shareholder agreements have failed to yield the expected result. The new approach will see only the management of GBC handed over to private control, while ownership of the facility remains entirely with the corporation. Director General of GBC, Professor Amin Al-Hassan, disclosed this during an interaction with the Communication and Information Committee of Parliament during a working visit to the corporation. We will own the facility 100%, but we will allow for a private management team to take over, and we will make sure we keep our eyes on them. As for the private sector participation and shareholder, it has not helped us, he explained. In related news, the management of the Ghana News Agency says the state-owned firm is grappling with a severe financial crisis that has triggered a higher attrition rate among its journalists and staff. According to management, the government's failure to release budgetary allocation for compensation and goods and services in the last quarter of 2024 has worsened the situation. As a result, many reporters who pre-financed news coverage last year are yet to be reimbursed. During a visit to the Ghana News Agency by Parliament Information and Communication Committee, management made a passionate appeal for urgent financial support to sustain operations and preserve the agency's role in Ghana's media landscape. Director of Editorial Ghana News Agency, Beatrice Savage, noted that it is so important that condition of services can be improved. The attrition rate is very high for the journalists and other staff, so we really need your support, she said. The chairman of the Information and Communication Committee of Parliament assured that some of the concerns raised will be channeled to the sector ministers for redress. In other news, the Ghana National Fire Service has launched investigations into the cause of a fire that broke out at Clue Town opposite the EP Church in Koforidua on Sunday, September 14th. According to the service, firefighters responded swiftly to a distress call at about 5:30 a.m. and arrived on the scene within 5 minutes under the command of Ado. The fire, which had already engulfed the area, destroyed 3 wooden structures, a metal container and several valuable items. However, the crew managed to contain the blaze and prevent it from spreading to adjoining buildings. The fire was brought under control at 6:58 a.m. and fully extinguished by 8:04 a.m. No casualties were recorded. The Ghana National Fire Service said its prompt intervention salvaged several nearby structures and assured the public the cause of the outbreak is being investigated. Vice President Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman has retreated government's commitment to equipping the Ghana Navy with the resources needed to safeguard the country's maritime space and drive the national blue economy agenda. Speaking at the Ghana Navy Memorial Day Parade at the Western Naval Command in 2nd, the Vice President commended the Navy for its strong record in maritime security and paid tribute to fallen personnel whose sacrifices, she said, remain critical to Ghana's overall security. She acknowledged the constraint facing the Navy, particularly the shortage of platforms and essential facilities. Government has been made aware of the constraint facing the Navy, including insufficient platforms and other facilities, she noted. Professor Opoku-Agyeman also urged personnel to maintain professionalism and strengthen partnerships with other maritime stakeholders to protect Ghana's territory waters. The ceremony marked the 11th Ghana Navy Memorial Day, commemorating the service and sacrifices of naval personnel and reflecting on the role of maritime security in national development under the Blue Economy Initiative aimed at sustainably harnessing Ghana's marine resources. In business, the Chamber of Cement Manufacturers Ghana has expressed deep concern over the growing influx of imported bagged cement from Togo. According to the Chamber, the unregulated entry of this product poses a grave threat to the survival and competitiveness of Ghana's local cement industry. In a formal communication to the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Dr. George Amoah, Chief Executive Officer of the Chamber, revealed that foreign cement brands, especially those originating from Togo, are rapidly flooding the Ghanaian market. He noted that most foreign cement imports bypass mandatory product certification process of the Ghana Standards Authority, raising safety concern about the integrity of buildings and infrastructure across the country. Beyond safety, the situation is distorting market dynamics and undermining for fair competition, is said. Our local manufacturers have made substantial investment to expand production capacity, create jobs and contribute meaningfully to Ghana's economic development. Of imported cement without any value addition to the local economy risk eroding these gains, weakening investor confidence and destabilizing the entire industry, Dr. Amoah emphasized. The chamber advised that if urgent measures are not taken, Ghana could face widespread job losses, reduced domestic production, and a slowdown in industrial growth, potentially undermining government's broader industrialization agenda. As part of its recommendations, the Chamber is urging the Ministry to urgently investigate the matter and adopt corrective measures. These include stricter enforcement import regulations, a review of current trade policies, and the reintroduction of protective interventions to safeguard the viability of local cement producers. The Chamber also highlighted the imbalance in ECOWAS trade practices. While cement from Togo and other countries easily enters Ghana, Ghanaian cement faces significant barriers when attempting to access markets such as Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, and Nigeria due to strict policies under the ECOWAS trade framework. This, the Chamber noted, has effectively turned Ghana into dumping around with no reciprocal benefit for its local industry. COMAC is therefore calling on the government to implement protective policies for the cement sector, similar to measures adopted by neighboring countries to ensure fair competition and industrial growth. The Food and Beverages Association of Ghana, FABAC, has opposed proposed increases in utility tariffs, warning that such a move would cripple businesses and undermine the government 24-hour economy policy. The Electricity Company of Ghana has, for instance, proposed a sharp upward review of electricity distribution charges, seeking an average of 224% increase in the distribution service charge over the 2025-2029 tariff period. In a press release cited by GhanaTalks Radio, FABAC said the planned tariff hikes by the Electricity Company of Ghana would worsen the already dire situation facing businesses in the country. According to the association, sales in the sectors have dropped by as much as 70% due to the current economic challenges, including the depreciation of the Ghanaian cedi. FABAC argues that any upward tariff adjustments will lead to higher production costs, job losses, and the collapse of small businesses. The food and beverages sector is one of Ghana's largest employers and heavily depends on electricity and water. Increasing tariff will wipe out tin profit margins and force many SMEs to shut down, the statement added. The group also warned that such increases could trigger inflationary pressures, pushing prices of essential items. FABAC expressed concern that the proposed tariff hikes could directly undermine government's flagship 24-hour economy initiative, which aims to promote continuous business activity and industrial growth. Increasing tariff now will unleash a new wave of price hikes that will hurt households and slow economic growth. While the association supports cost-reflective tariffs in principle, it insists that any increases must be fair, phased and tied to performance improvement by utility providers. FABAC is calling for greater transparency in how tariffs are calculated and for the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission to publish full cost breakdown. FABAC is also urging the PURC to expand lifeline tariffs bound to protect low-income households and support measures that cushion small businesses from rising utility costs. The association has also called on the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission to reconsider the proposed tariff increase in light of the country's economic challenges. In sports, Chief of Staff Julius Debra has called on Ghanaians to embrace walking as a simple yet powerful tool for healthy living, unity and national progress. Speaking in an interview, Walk with the Stars event in Accra, he emphasized that walking is not just an activity, but a way of life that strengthens both body and spirit. God did not create us to be idle, Dr. Deborah declared. He did not create us to spend our lives sitting down. God created us to move, to walk, and to live actively. He encouraged citizens to see walking as a lifestyle that prevents sickness and enhances well-being. The Chief of Staff urged Ghanaians of all ages, youth and children to adopt walking as a daily routine. Deborah highlighted that a nation whose citizens walk regularly is a nation positioned for greater progress. A country with citizens who walk is a country that will live longer, think sharper, and move faster. Health is not just about hospitals, it is about prevention, lifestyle, and the daily choices we make. He concluded with a stirring call to action. Let us walk not only for fitness, but for discipline, for unity, and for the future of Ghana. The Walk with the Stars brought together hundreds of participants, uniting communities under the banner of health, wellness, and national pride. Barcelona trashed Valencia with Marcus Rashford involved in the La Liga goal for the first time. Fermin Lopez and Robert Lewandowski scored 2 goals each for the Spanish champions. Half-time substitute Rafinha's first goal to make a 2-0 came from a brilliant left-wing cross from England forward Rashford. The Manchester United loaning making the second start for Barca played 67 minutes and had 2 efforts of target in a lively outing. Lopez had run onto Ferran Torres, ball to net their opener and smashed in a fantastic strike from outside the box to make a 3-0. Lewandowski also substitute finish of Dani's pass and then digged in sixth, a goal given by the video assist referee after initially being ruled offside. Barca could easily have won by goals, with Torres also hitting the post after a Rashford cross was flicked into his path. The game was played at a 6,000 capacity Johan Stadium, where Barca's B team usually play, because the camp is not ready yet after being redeveloped. In showbiz, Ghanaian rapper Nana Yawe J. Yeboah, popularly known in showbiz as Guru, has announced he's ready to relaunch his music career after completing his final examinations at the University of Ghana. Speaking in an interview, the La Paz Toyota hitmaker revealed that balancing academic work, family life, and his music career had been a challenging experience, but one he valued greatly. It has not been easy combining academic and music, and also combining academic with student leadership. This collaborative things has really empowered me. He said that with his examination now behind him, fans should expect his full return to the showbiz. I just wrote my final exam. I am done and I am still going back to the show business. I am coming all out. I have to, because this is me, this is my life. And my life is also centered on 3 major things: family, music, and also leadership role. According to him, his return is expected to inject fresh energy into Ghana's music industry as he reconnects with his audience and build on his legacy as one of the country's celebrated artists. In 2021, he gained admission to the University of Ghana to further his education. The songwriter under the record label NKZ studied Bachelor of Science in Information Technology. And last year, Guru won the Student Representative Council presidential election at the university. And that is how we end it for now on the morning news broadcast. Do want to log on to all streaming platforms at GhanaTalks Radio, as well as logging on to www.GhanaTalksRadio.com for more updated news. I am Deborah Dosso. Thank you so much for doing the listening. Do have a good morning.
Ready to amplify your business or brand's reach and make a meaningful impact in Ghana and beyond? Partner with Ghana Talks Radio today to connect with a diverse audience across Ghana and beyond. Elevate your brand through on-air promotions and social media. Boost your brand during prime time. With Ghana Talks Radio, you can extend your reach across digital platforms. Ghana Talks Radio is not just a station, it is a community hub where your brand becomes part of the conversation. Join us in fostering connections, celebrating culture, and making a lasting impression. For customized sponsorship packages and enquiries, email contact@GhanaTalksRadio.com or call +233 202 544614. Ghana Talks Radio, giving the youth a voice.
Hello Ghana, hello worldwide, I'm Mr. Level Bam. Now listen, every Tuesday and Friday, beyond the time it's going to carry bro. Our Ghana Talks Radio, 7 p.m. sharp. Now Tuesday, and we're gonna talk about our culture, our history. My 20 things about Sam. Now on the Friday, you bars on bars. You better rap, you better say no artists go join me in the studio. We're gonna discuss about music and business. Or you singer and now you rapper, you think say you get bars, you go be spit fire. Now listen, make you join me with studios. Our Ghana Talks Radio and you say then our day. Me say download the Ghana Talks Radio app no, our Play Store and the App Store. Na tune in and say this what you see baba live on Facebook, go Instagram, any Ghana Talks Radio page and so now listen. I bet you fire 1 year, Wading, Jajan.
What do you want for breakfast? How do you want your breakfast?
English breakfast, French fries,
Koko Nikosi, alo komi kesheto.
wache.
Well, Gobe is the real deal.
Join us on Ghana Talks Radio. Let's serve you a buffet of breakfast.
From news headlines review, current affairs to social issues.
Entertainment, sports, and all the trending stories live on our mobile app and across all socials from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
With me, Pakwesi Omare.
Regina Bliss.
Deborah Adoso.
And I am Esinal Fiagbedu. This is Ghana Talks Breakfast Show.
Ghana Talks Radio, I wo UK abrochimemu era from Ghana mu ha at the sound system which spinning machine papa every amana never be go among Ghana mu ha. It is a we a year, we engagement, we wedding, we birthday party. Political parties are more rally, some way sorry more crusade. So we'll book carnival or any kind of event. Now we'll pay spinning machine papa a boy sound in the moon at the dia and you may come for GTR sounds at the amount. Your live band in so our tones are at the frame ya ye beat me ababeboa ama ujumedia woody and so at me I come up. Yawo enkan poponi mantemo anya aponchi hotel ahope pepe ena yebutu odi ane se wo befre empanifo ewo 0546960510 GTR sounds emu de angaza.
Good morning and welcome to a beautiful week and a beautiful Monday morning. My name is Pakwesi Omare. You know how we come your way every morning from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. with the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show on Ghana Talks Radio. A lot has been happening since the last time we met in the studios here, but today we have some more to offload in discussions to you wherever you are. So stay tuned, join the conversation as we deliberate on some of these important issues going around in the country. Today I have AP and then Razak in the studio. APM in the studios with Razak. APM speaks for the NDC, Razak speaks for the NPP. Their usual counterpart, Dennis, wasn't able to make it to the show today. But yes, he will join us in the coming appearance of the show. Gentlemen,
yes, sir.
You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
How has it been?
It's been terrible.
Very terrible.
Yes, yes, very terrible.
Why? Is it because of the weather or is it because of something else?
Because of the governance. The weather has been good. Yeah. Wow. Because of the governance. We, some of the things that were promised today, we are not seeing them. Some of the things that we thought were going to, change, it is still, the same it was, and in some instances it is worse. So I simply cannot sit here and then say I feel good or everything is okay with what's going on now. It's been terrible, very terrible.
Wow. What do you think needs to be done about this terrible things you are seeing in the country?
We have to, take on government. We have to take on government, put them to their toes, so that they deliver what they said they were going to do. They've been reluctant, and in some instances, you see as if they are still on a campaign trail. Look, it's very sad. I must be frank. It's very, very sad.
Wow.
The other time, I asked my brother here what they've been able to do to bring the CD to the rate at which it is today. And he made mention of gold board.
Not only gold board.
That was what you mentioned. So let me make my point based on the gold board situation. He made mention of gold board. And I'm sure you listened to President Mahama when he was addressing the nation. He made mention that the Bank of Ghana was intervening with regards to, the CD situation. And now they had stopped. So the fact of the matter is that gold board has nothing to do with the depreciation of the CD.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing. In any case, what's the purpose of gold board? Gold board came to, stop the loopholes in some of the areas where foreigners were taking out our gold.
Okay.
And in some instances where, the state is not benefiting from the gold we have.
Okay.
That's why they created the gold board. And you know what? I actually believed in this government when they said they were coming to fight Galamsey. But the moment...
the topic straightforward.
Oh no,
I'm
this preliminary statement.
Okay. That alone tells you that he has a lot to overlook. But if you see everything right now, what will you see later on the show?
There are a lot.
Be mindful of yes.
There are a lot. So you see, you come and you set up gold board, and then all you do is to buy gold from Galamsey. That was where, Charlie, I get the impression that there's no commitment and intention to fighting these matters.
I'll
stop here and then with a preliminary statement. When we get to the topic, then all of that will come.
You come up with your facts.
I can assure you that henceforth, when I meet you, everything you say will be fact proof.
Well, that's fine.
Because the tactics the MPP has adopted these days is to put everything into the media. Whether fake or real, and we will stop them. Trust me. Anyway, my greetings to our cherished listeners and viewers alike. I want to extend my greetings to the people of Domikwabenya.
Okay.
We are mourning our father, Safo Kojo Kantanka.
Yeah.
In fact, we should say that we have lost an icon.
Yeah.
We have lost a gem. Sure. We have lost, should I say, a hero. You see, put his benevolence and his, will I say, philanthropical works aside. Okay. I'm almost always interested in the scientific innovations this man brought, and he never got the attention of the state. It's very, very worrying.
Okay.
Eddie, I always ask myself that do we understand economics and reality, or do we understand reality in economics, or economics in reality? Because you see, this personality we have lost, okay?
Yeah.
Elsewhere, he would have been a leader of an industry to an economy.
Wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes my own party and the MPP that clearly he fraternizes with have failed this man, and they should not think that they have failed this man alone. They have failed the entire nation. Pa, I don't know whether you have seen a 1963 Benz or 1954 Volkswagen, or you have cited a 1940 Rolls Royce. The designs are not like we are seeing today, but they started somewhere. Engineers of these respective countries, these automobiles are coming from, okay, were giving government support, and they've been able to grow the economy of their respective countries beyond leaps and bounds. Why have we failed when the signs were so glaring, when there was something we could have done? Look, every country you see in this world has gone to the world map with development, with innovations. What have we? How does Ghana get onto the world map? Look, is it through sports? We've always failed. When our Black Stars go, into any tournament, the best is the one goal project. We don't get anywhere. Countries like Brazil, Argentina, they are on the world map because of sports. The same countries, like for instance Argentina, is not on the world map alone because of sports. Beef, beef. Yes, Argentina is widely known for this production. And you see, we share critically. Ghana, we were so blessed. I want to center my discussion on only this man, Kojo Safo. Do you know that this man had a chemical innovation where he could, ingest into animals some chemical, harmless chemicals. Will I say organic chemicals that will multiply their offsprings? Yes, he's done that. So imagine government was serious, with some of the things he was doing. Projects, invest, and then, streamline whatever he's doing with the national agenda of producing protein-based, diets. Imagine how far we could have gone. Couldn't we have, capitalized on this to feed the local market and then do more exports? Wouldn't that have, provided food sufficiency within the borders of Ghana? And wouldn't that have aided in a lot of exports to shore up the strength of our city? We have lost a lot. We have lost a lot by not giving this man an attention. Okay. Look, in the same agri field, couldn't we have tapped into this man's ideas of ensuring that we are able to use some of the technologies he has embarked on to expedite harvest, to expedite cultivation? We could have done so. We are still, used to the Stone Age methods of farming. We are still using cutlass and hoes. When are we going to get true economic freedom.
Sure.
Without these things, how and when are we going to get true economic, freedom? Massa, be honest, we are not a serious, country. We are not a serious state at all. It hurts me a lot. I was always saying this way back that are we waiting for this man to pass away? Then we'll come and be given silly and hypocritical tributes. And already we have started. We have to be serious as a nation. No? Now, that's school of knowledge.
Yeah.
The faculty of knowledge this man has is gone with him. It's gone with him. Let's be honest and frank with ourselves.
Sure.
We all know that the physicist, the chemist, the scientist, of all times had something to do with the supernatural, beings. So there are certain things. It is not up to you to understand the science behind it. No. It is up to you to make the optimum use of it.
Sure.
And this man was one. We have lost him. But today, our honorable member of parliament for Domiko Abenya, Honorable Elikulem Akurugu, she's coming around to pay courtesy call to the family of Kojo Safo Kantanka and then the good people of Taifa. We have lost our father, we've lost our pillar. In fact, the whole nation must mourn.
Sure.
Not only the whole nation, Africa must mourn.
Sure.
Charlie Pae Yao, that this man will come and live in our midst, and we are unable to tap into his knowledge. It's painful.
That's quite.
Paunim, if I were a president of Ghana, way back, trust me, no matter what, I will make sure that this man will do something so beneficial, and that will be recorded or imprinted in the history of Ghana forever and ever.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. And yes, we all share our sympathy, empathy, and condolence with the family of the Safo.
Please, a minute. My brother made mention of some funny issues.
Let me correct something. You see, this is something that has to do with the state. And so when we are speaking on issues that borders on the state, let's not bring partisan politics to it. What he did was that he made mention that the NPP government failed Kantanka.
But he said the NPP and his own NDC.
My own NDC too.
Oh, I only had NPP.
I even mentioned my party
his
first.
Party first before he mentioned yours.
You see, when he was speaking, at first he mentioned NPP.
Oh no! I mentioned NDC first.
I heard I said I heard.
I know better. Look, I know better.
What I heard, I'm trying to correct what I heard.
No. Listen, to be honest,
probably you heard it wrong.
I know better that this man, in fact, the whole nation could have tapped into his knowledge.
Exactly, that's a fact.
Which political regime we have in place.
Yes.
And by extension, even the whole Africa. Charlie, I will be so emotional.
Sure.
I know very well that you cannot detach real economics from science and technology.
You've made your point.
But anyway, you see, I don't know what my brother sought to do with the statement on the economy is hard and things are rough. What's that? My brother, you see the worst statistics you are seeing today, MPP never achieved it. The worst that you want to come, you are prepared to come and talk about. MPP never achieved it in their 8 long year, years in government.
Okay.
So tone down, my brother. I'm very much prepared for you.
No problem.
You
are fine.
Anyways, let's get into the issue today. See, I'm so happy with the topics we have today, and I'm so happy with the time we have as well. And I mean, it will be a short.
Okay.
Until our facts and presented.
Yes.
Have you been on social media for the past 1 week?
Yes, I have been on social media. Yes.
Have you been very active on social media for the past week? the most trending word now on social media is galamsey.
Exactly.
And it's not trending because it is being stopped or it is being fought. It is trending because it is out of hands now. See, someone even said we don't even need a state of emergency anymore.
Yes, they said it. But it's not even someone. President Muhammad said it.
We need a state of you mentioned a word more extreme than emergency.
But if you look critically, you see that's the issue. That's the real issue. You see what we were promised. Some of these things we tend to play politics with them, and then now
you're about to do that. You're about to do that.
I'm not doing politics with it. I'm just trying to make a point for us all to understand something.
Okay.
We said galamsey is bad. You see, when we're in opposition, we called on the NDC. Sorry, when we're in power, we called on the NDC to come to support the government to stop this galamsey.
Hey,
opposition has a rule.
When did you do that?
Sami Jemfi, when this issue of the minority should come together to help the majority fight galamsey, Sami Jemfi told us point blank that they are not interested in associating themselves with people who do galamsey. He made an assertion that the MPP were those doing the galamsey, and he made it look like they are not even interested in putting their hands in anything galamsey. Today, what are we seeing? They are the enabler. The number one enabler of galamsey is President Mahama.
Okay.
Why did I say this? You set up a gold board that buys gold from galamsey. Galamseyers. How do you intend? This is a clear contradiction of their stance in opposition and in power now. President Mahama said today it is not prudent to declare state of emergency, right?
Yeah.
But when we're in opposition, we have key members of the NDC.
Yeah.
Key members today, they are cabinet members of the NDC telling us that a state of emergency be declared. The likes of Honorable Haruna Idrisu, Sami Jemfi, Sam George, Ablakwa, the current lands minister. He told us that state of emergency be declared because it was worse then. That's what they think.
Yeah.
But today, what are we seeing? Galamsey has quadrupled, unless of course we don't want to be truthful to ourselves. Galamsey has quadrupled to the extent that it is worse. Go to Central Region. Kojo Sheldon reported it that in Central Region they are crying, no clean water.
Wow.
And even on the media, I saw that someone opened his tap and the kind of water that was coming out. Very shocking. What are we doing?
Now
they still think declaring state of emergency is not enough. Today, Ghana Water Company, when these people came into power, they increased it for about 17% or so. Today, Ghana Water Company is looking for about 281% increase.
Yes, and they are saying,
and they are declaring some of their treatment plants.
Yeah.
Now imagine the situation we have now. They are declaring, shutting down treatment plants, and galamsey is on the rise. What are we doing? Where are we going to?
What do you think at this point is the main cause for what we are facing?
The main cause of this is lack of government interest in fighting galamsey.
Okay.
Government has no interest, and you know what? You see, you are laughing. What did President Mama told us during his state of emergency? State of nation address. He told us that at least the lands are ours, and we are getting the benefit of the gold. And so there's no need to declare state of emergency. Look, well-meaning Ghanaians.
Quote him properly.
It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. What he said is the same thing. But I should quote him properly. What he said was that state of emergency is not needed at this moment because they have not gone through the process available at the moment, or there's the measures available at the moment. So he simply telling us that state of emergency is not needed. And that is the same thing General Mosquito told us.
Who is General Mosquito?
Honorable Asedun Ketia.
Okay.
Yes, the chairman of the NDC.
Okay.
He told us that state of emergency is not needed now. But when there are people were in opposition shouting for state of emergency and crying for state of emergency, these people did not tell them that, look, at this instance, state of emergency is not needed. So you see, when we are supposed to build a nation, when we are supposed to build a nation, what we do is that the opposition and the current government or the incumbent government, they have to have that kind of a connection where the opposition will be able to criticize and offer solutions objectively, and not all the time doing propaganda and the hey and the grigidi all. No. Look at what happened. They could have told them that, look, state of emergency is not needed now, when his people were shouting it. But what did they do? They did not do that because they wanted to use the opportunity to get to power. Today, the same issue is eating you, and you cannot declare state of emergency because you are benefiting from it. So what we are seeing today simply is that President Mahama is not interested in fighting Galamsey. He's not interested in, declaring state of emergency, and that is why, upon coming into office, it has tripled. Joseph Yamin and other members of the NDC went into the Galamsey, areas, and told these people that, look, come and vote for NDC. When we come to power, we are going to allow you mine. So this is not a surprise. And I wonder why Ghanaians had trust in the NDC that they were coming to fight Galamsey. Because simply they don't have the zeal, they don't have the commitment, they don't have the intention of fighting Galamsey. That's the truth of the matter. And look, today, Manasseh Azure told us that President's comments on the Galamsey is underwhelming, and that it puts the state in a situation of risk in terms of our water bodies. And if care is not taken, in the next 2-3 years, we are going to be giving birth to children with deformities.
We are already doing
because of the water we drink.
We are already doing that.
Yes,
it's not something that is going to. It is already happening.
Yes. So you see, what we are saying is that President Mahama, please, you came to office, and I heard somebody saying that President Mahama did not say he was going to declare. So that's a lawyer, a digital Tamakul or something like that. He's a lawyer I respect so much. When I see a lawyer, I give some kind of respect to the person because what the person has gone through and the kind of legal thinking, it's not easy.
My friend, let us think.
So what we are saying is that this man, because of politics, you just reduce your standard to commenting on certain things that are not necessary. President Mahama did not say himself that he was going to declare state of emergency. But when his people were, couldn't he told them? Couldn't he have told them that, look, what you are saying is not feasible. Let's not do our politics this way and that way. And you see, one person I respect so much in the NDC is Honorable Soyini. I'm sure you've seen that video where he said that, look, the arrest of, even though this is not related to Galamsey, the arrest of Abronya defies all the legal principles he has ever come across. The man is a lawyer. So these are some of the things we want. If there's truth to be told, let's say it. Let's say it and solve this country.
Okay.
I'm telling you for a fact that this country is sinking. It is sinking. And if care is not taken, look, we would have to import water in this country. We're going to start importing water. Look at Tano River. The people in those areas are complaining. Yet this man is turning a deaf ear because he's taking gold from them. Sami Jemfi, who said they don't want to associate themselves to, Galamsey. Today he's benefiting from Galamsey and he's throwing dollars all around. This is sad. And to think that security apparatus are there without attempting to arrest this man is mind-blowing.
To arrest who?
Sami Jemfi, when he showed dollars in his car, you didn't see it?
Oh.
Sure. Just a month into office and you already have dollars in your car, driving around. What? Look, this is a serious matter. Let's give it the seriousness it deserves.
Slow down, my brother.
I hear that.
I'm getting emotional about this.
You can cry. Because the last minister cried on TV.
Yes.
You can also cry. You can follow.
I have to cry.
You cry. I'm waiting.
Because I can't just understand. I can't understand this.
Hey, MPP.
Oh. Even this is what they induced. They used to induce the people of Akosia and won the election.
What did they use?
The Galamsey issue.
How did they induce them?
They induced them with money and they told them that look, the Galamsey issue that they said we should declare state of emergency. Look, it's a lie. We are not declaring any state of emergency.
Oh really?
That's what they told them.
Wow.
Unless of course we didn't see the issue. That's what they told them. That we are not declaring any state of emergency.
Maybe has run
Just
out
vote
of
for us and
ideas.
go and do your galamsey.
Wow.
But you see, during the campaign period, Dr. Bawumia offered feasible solutions as to how to deal with these galamsey matters.
You see, the
But
problem,
it was
the problem
unfortunate.
is that the problem with that is, Bawumia was in power for how many years? So why couldn't he implement those policies whilst in power?
Okay.
That's what made Ghanaians.
So every government, this is simple. Every government runs with cabinet. That's where decisions are taken. Bawumia is part of cabinet. He doesn't take sole decision on himself. You understand that at cabinet, president can say something which the cabinet will not accept it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you look at Article 60, it tells you that even the work of the vice president is not in the constitution. It just stated that the work of the vice president shall be what the constitution says or what the president will tell him to do.
So you are saying
that's why comfortable people can sit down and say that
so
look,
you are
the
saying
Nana Addo
right
Bawumia government, because of the impact Bawumia.
So you are saying right now,
yes,
that probably Dr. Bawumia proposed these policies, but Nana Akufo-Addo then refused to implement it.
I didn't say Nana Akufo-Addo. I said cabinet.
You just said that the vice president will only do per the constitution what the president tells him to do.
Yes.
So if the vice president says
that's different matter from the cabinet. The cabinet is where decisions are taken, and at cabinet, president can say something that the people will not agree to it. At cabinet, you understand?
The president with the executive powers. The way our presidency.
But you see, we are saying that we are saying that nobody knows it all.
I get it. But when it comes, in Ghana, we are not like the US, where the Republicans and the Democrats. In Ghana, the utmost authority, the power lies with the president.
My brother.
That is why he's
not only in Ghana.
Yes,
you know America. America, the Congress can say something. Congress can say something. The other arm, their legislative body, can say something. Yet the president goes ahead. What did Bush not do? When all these two state apparatuses were telling him that don't go to Iraq, he said to hell with you. He went. That's the power of the executive.
Look, so what I'm saying is that aside the declaration of state of emergencies, measures were put in place, and you see, from well-meaning respected Ghanaians, well-meaning respected Ghanaians are today telling us that Nana Addo Bawumia government fought galamsey the best. Yes, they fought galamsey.
Who said it? Who said it? Who says that?
Manasseh Azure said it. He's a renowned.
No, do you read properly? Do you read at all?
Yes, I read. You can't
if
ask
you
me that
had
question.
read, if you
I
had
said
read, you would not be
Manasseh
saying Manasseh Aziri is saying Nana Addo fought. Hey, I read the entire article Manasseh Aziri wrote.
But
he never said anywhere that Nana Addo performed better than Mahama in fighting galamsey. I mean, what? Hey, speak to facts, my brother.
But I'm speaking to facts. Manasseh Azure said it. Look,
he didn't say that.
Listen to me. Please listen to me.
Oh, my brother.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
Without even, let's say that nobody says it, that Akufo-Addo fought galamsey better than Mahama. Today we have galamsey worse than it was in Akufo-Addo's regime. What does it tell you?
No, you have to
what
tell
does
us.
This tell you?
You have to tell us the records you are speaking to. Tell us the records you are speaking to.
Look, everybody in this country knows that galamsey has tripled.
How?
Even quadrupled.
Evidence.
What evidence do you need?
I need evidence.
When all our water bodies are yellowish, yellowish,
they
brownish,
were never yellowish in your government.
No.
Ha!
So in some instances, I said, look, what I'm saying is that some instances we had that. You understand? But it's not like it is now. where everybody runs into the forest today, people are using their cocoa farms to do galamsey.
So you never have seen under your watch?
No, I never saw that.
Ha!
That people cut down their cocoa trees to use their land for galamsey.
No,
you didn't.
I never saw that. I only see it now. I'm only seeing it now,
really?
And that's the truth of the matter.
My brother, he doesn't know that was the reason why cocoa production That was the reason why cocoa production under their watch came down.
He didn't say that didn't happen.
It's a lie.
He didn't say that. He only said he didn't see it.
Cocoa board themselves under Nanadu.
What?
Maybe you have your
You
time.
are interrupting me.
Yeah.
If you do that, I will interrupt you. When it's your turn.
You
You understand?
So, yeah.
The reasons they give for cutting down the cocoa trees is that these people promise them 6,000 cocoa 6,000 cedis for per a bag or a ton like that. A bag, right? Good. So now they came into office and all they could do is to increase it by 120 cedis. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they see it as an insult to the cocoa farmers.
Wow.
Look, I'll just go to my farm, suffer for the whole year, and then my cocoa comes and you are telling me that you can only pay me 100 cedis in addition to. Look at where Akufo-Addo took it from. And today you are only adding 100 cedis. Meanwhile, you came to promise them 6,000. So this kind of inducement that they are putting on the people, it is going to show definitely, just like it is doing now.
Okay.
And at the end of their 4 year into office, everybody will know the true color of the NDC.
Okay.
As said by the Afenyo Makin, the minority leader.
Okay. Thank you, Razak. AP.
Yes, sir.
Your time now. But AP.
Yes,
See. You people have really showed that shake you. Just in 8 months, and you are showing us why. Hey. We will fight. We will ban Galamsey. We will declare state of emergency. Blah blah blah.
Yes.
Hey.
That's what they told us.
You know what? To start with, I just texted a friend. He also moderates a radio and a TV show. Only last month he told me. In fact, I would like this video so that I will show it to him that whatever he said has come to pass. He told me that there's an agenda. You are in the media, so I will just show you that. I don't want to mention his name because he's one, he's a big guy in the industry.
Yeah.
I told him that I'm on show now, and remembered you told me something related to Galamsey. Eh?
I'm not seeing it.
You can't. I don't want you to see, but you understand. I just told him. He told me about 3 or before they went to bury the 8 people we lost during the distance.
Yeah.
Yes. He told me that after the burial of the 8 people we lost to helicopter crash, the MPP has an agenda to come out in all full gear to bastardize the government for Galamsey because there is no campaign message. That's what the guy told me. He's a brother. He's a little brother. So what has occasioned this hype of Galamsey issues in the country? No new development. No new development. No new statistics. No new evidence to show that there's a rise in Galamsey. There's none. Absolutely none.
It's a lie. Are you in this country?
But you see,
no.
What has caused this?
You cannot mislead.
A minute.
It's a lie.
You had your time.
Yes, but what he's saying is
you had your time.
My brother, you know what? The only thing is that His Excellency, the finest president, John Dramani Mahama, had a media encounter. And he had to update Ghanaians on the fight against Galamsey. And in his rendition, he spelled out the problem, proffered solutions on the ground to tackling the matter of Galamsey.
What are some of those solutions?
Okay, I'll come to that. I'm building a point.
Okay.
So it was out of that media encounter, people who don't have a campaign message, who want to be relevant in the media and in the homes of the unsuspecting Ghanaians, they had to draw in and make noise. My brother, it is important to state that since the inception of this government, I mean the one in place now, no new mining license has been given. Okay, no new mining license has been given out. Number two, it is important to also state that Air Force, right from preparation to execution of a policy towards fighting galamsey, is on course. Is on course to delivering results. It is also imperative to state that LI 2462 that the MPP enacted and allowed people to mine in the forest zones is underway to be repealed. Now, do you know the irony here? Listen to the MPP. When President Nana Addo was in government with Baumia and Kojo Chum and Kennedy Japan and the other man, the other man from Eastern Region,
Brian
Achampong, and all those aspirants today, when they were in power, they were in cabinet, they gave licenses to galamseyers, illegal miners, to go into the forest zone and mine. They gave that order, presidential order. They gave people the right to go there and mine and destroy the forest. Ghana has 288 forest reserves. President Nana Addo, and Vice President Baumia of then, in fact, they supervised the destruction of 44 of them. 44 of the forest reserves. Do you know what? During their time, whenever we heard journalists talk about galamsey fight, the journalists were in fear for their lives. Journalists reported that if you go onto the ground, if you go to mining size, galamsey size, that place is more sophisticated than the Ghana Armed Forces base. That was the report from the journalists reporting from galamsey site, that they have been armed. Galamseyers have been armed to the teeth.
Armed by who?
By the state. By the state presided over by Akufo-Addo, President Akufo-Addo, and his vice president, his able vice president.
So, in other words, you are saying that because this year we've also seen sites with armed people. Are you saying they are also being armed by the president?
I mean, I'm just be patient. Be patient.
Soldiers and police.
My brother, be patient.
They are even killing our
my brother, be patient.
Today.
Be patient. Be patient. My brother, you know what? The then government led by President Akufo-Addo and then Vice President Baumia militarized the galamsey operatives. The illegal miners were given sophisticated weapons. In fact, the then government sponsored. In fact, they built an empire, the galamsey empire, through issuing of the LI. But that, do you wonder why and how today
He's
they are
to
shouting over their voices. Repeal the airline. Repeal the, you say you repeal it. My brother, what kind of, excuse my language, madness is that?
Razan says today, this is the first time he has seen you struggle with words.
I'm not struggling.
You are struggling.
Really?
Actually struggling.
Then maybe you are struggling to hear me. you are uncomfortable with what I'm saying. You are absolutely uncomfortable with what I'm saying, but I'll speak anyway.
Yeah, you have it to speak.
My brother, you spent or you expended 8 solid years to build an illegal empire such as Galamsey. Today you are shouting over your voices. Mama, repeal the airline. Everywhere repeal the airline. You created it. Now President Mama should solve the problem, whether he likes it or not. No problem, we will, because it was what? A promise we made to Ghanaians. As we speak today, everybody, every Ghanaian is aware that processes leading to the repeal of that airline is in place. That should be on record. I've told you, as we speak today, there is no iota of evidence, report. In fact, any evidence has not been adduced to the effect that Galamsey is on the rise. This discussion was just occasioned out of the media encounter His Excellency, the finest president, had with the media. Asa, if it is about muddy water, videos abounds of muddy waters that were collected during your era, the MPP era. If it is about seeing Galamseyers with guns, it started during your era. If it is about people opening taps and seeing milky water, my brother, those videos abounds of such happening under your watch. All the things you are saying were in the past. Do you know that per record, the 44 forest zones that you guys supervised the destruction of, today government has reclaimed all the 44. Yes, the one in question that he mentioned that there was a media of an exchange of bullets, and then do you know that it was only one of that 44 that the military went and reclaimed back? That was when they had that shootout. And so Galamsey has been fought. My brother, you know what? The LI they gave was supposed to allow people to mine in the forest zones. As we speak today, there's no mining in the forest zone. There is no mining. There is absolutely no mining in the forest zones. Now, there were reports of new or imported excavators. Okay, and there's president explicitly spoke about it, that actually what has happened was that those excavators were imported by miners, legal miners. Are you aware that the finest, another fine gentleman, Ibrahim Mama, was mining even under Akufo-Addo?
Oh yes.
He mined since Akufo was in power. So miners mine, they are given the permission to mine, and they have to follow the regulations put in place by the moderators of the industry, and they are doing so, and they are doing that fine. But you see, those excavators we have seen at the port, the president says that they are not seized items. But the president promised that when he comes to power, apart from repealing the LI, he was going to make sure that every excavator is tracked, every mining equipment is tracked. So at every point in time, we know where you are mining. When you are mining at a place designated for mining, fine. If you are mining out of your purview or remit, you have problem with the state, and that is absolutely what is happening. I have told you there's no evidence. Apart from the fact that this, the thing I showed you, that the guy told me, he's a media man. He said the MPP are going to pounce on the government to just do this because they have it at the back of their minds that they lost their elections partly because of Galamsey. So they are going to campaign on Galamsey to ensure that Ghanaians trust them. But my brother, I'm so sorry you have failed, and I'll make sure you fail. Me, my person, I'll make it a project that you fail in your quest to deceive Ghanaians. It will not happen.
How are they deceiving Ghanaians?
My brother, what is new? That's the problem. What is new?
AP. It's not about what is new. But it's about the
and Manasseh Azuri. Let me come to Manasseh Azuri. You know Manasseh Azuri.
Don't come to him yet.
Okay.
See, where we are now.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you. You always say that Ghana comes first.
Yes, Ghana first.
Before your political party and any other affiliation.
Yes.
Where we are now, looking at what is going on with our water bodies, especially. With how confident these miners have become, these illegal miners have become. Do you think we need a state of emergency or not?
You see,
it's a yes
the state.
It's a yes
but
no.
you know, at my level, I can't be answering yes or no.
You can.
Questions.
That if at your level is where you can actually give a yes or no answer.
No, you know, because I have to explain.
So you can choose to say no and then you explain yes.
My brother,
and then you explain.
my brother.
It is true. What is saying?
No. A minute. But I can choose to make my comment and also say yes or no.
So give me the yes or no. Then afterwards, I'll ask you why do you think?
Okay, yes or no. My answer is yes or no. Yes and no. No, yes and no. Yes and no. Now you see, the issue is that state of emergency. Is declared for a purpose. It is after you have exhausted all possible means, then you resort to a state of emergency. Now, is it something that is tangible now? No. Do you know why? The fight is on course. I've told you. Only the forest zones that the MPP under the watch of Bawumia ensured that they were destroyed have all been reclaimed. That is a positive news. All the 44 has been reclaimed.
So when you say reclaim, what does it mean?
It means it's no longer in the hands of illegal miners. It's no longer.
So there's no mining.
There's no mining.
That's a lie.
Hey, so you can give me one. Give me one.
In all those areas, there's mining going on.
That's not true. You have
to in those forests.
Yes.
Hey,
look, this is a statement from. Is it done? I want to read some of the things he said.
From who?
From Amako Fibua.
That's what.
Look, is it done? I want to come and rebut it.
He has given you
whatever you say. I'm giving my time. Whatever you say, check the dates.
Okay, this is on 19th of February.
February.
Which
you are
this year. Yes.
What did he say?
This man told us that Galamsey, that I said Galamsey is worse in this country without giving a fact. This is from your own minister's mouth.
Okay.
Ghana is currently faced with an unprecedented threat to our forest resources and water bodies due largely to illegal small-scale mining activities. This situation has assumed crisis proportion with their national security and public health consequences that requires immediate action. This is a proof
you see,
that Galamsey has risen to an unprecedented level.
My brother,
forget about
wasn't that his first speech?
That is first speech in February.
But all these things started when they assumed office in January.
Hey, my brother.
But we heard even NDC chairman running into the forest to claim concessions. What are you saying? And look,
but you know one thing, the MPP, they have to train their people. Sometimes they really don't understand.
Let me tell you.
This statement doesn't.
It's a lie.
What I saying? This statement means that the minister himself admits that during NDC the thing has become worse. Is that what this statement says?
Yeah, that's what it means.
Subhanallah.
When did they take power? January, right? He said this in February. A month later, when we saw them running into the forest and taking concessions.
When was he appointed? When was he appointed?
But it doesn't matter.
It matters.
It doesn't matter when he was appointed.
He doesn't understand what he read.
Look, it doesn't matter when he was appointed.
My brother,
that's
you
look
don't understand what you read.
Today, if you ask Google will tell you that Ghana is currently faced with an unprecedented.
Yes, it's true.
Mining.
For that one,
it's true. Yes,
nobody's disputing that.
And we are telling you that look, the repeal of the LI that he talked about, the repeal of the LI, the LI, repealing the LI is one thing, but that does not stop Galamsey. Today you said,
so you see the double standards they do.
The mining licenses are not being issued to people, but if you ask yourself whether or not with the stop in issuing licenses has stopped Galamsey, the answer is no. Stopping issuing licenses does not stop the Galamsey. Galamsey is still currently ongoing, even with the stoppage in the issuing of licenses. So it simply tells you that look, the LI is not the problem. You understand? Even if you repeal the LI, that's fine, but that's not the problem. The solution to the problem. The solution we are saying is that declare the state of emergency. And when we declare state of emergency for a meantime. Let's come to the table and look at a proper way that we should allow people mine.
Okay.
That's what we are saying. Not declare state of emergency for the whole year, for the whole 4 years. You understand?
Yeah.
Declare state of emergency for a period of time. Let's come to the table and then find a better way of dealing with Galamsey.
Are the issues not being resolved? Do you know what is state of emergency?
What has been resolved? Nothing has been resolved. Galamsey is on the rise. You are saying issues.
Galamsey is on the rise.
Which issue
per which statistics? Per which statistics?
Galamsey is on the rise.
Per which statistics?
Per what we are seeing on.
You are seeing where?
On all the Galamsey areas and our water bodies.
Which one?
I don't have to come with statistics. No, I just have to go and look at our water bodies.
If you say something is on the rise, you have to look. Prove with statistics.
Okay. Statistics is fine, but I have to if I go to the water bodies and see that water bodies have been destroyed, I know that Galamsey is on the rise. I must not come with statistics.
My brother, it's okay.
Which water body, which of the water rivers can you say that this river is clean? No Galamsey.
Which one was clean under your watch? Which one was clean under your watch?
So you see, you are playing politics of equalization.
My brother, you have politics earlier on. You are saying that you see what you guys have done when you know very well that you caused it.
Look, forget about that one. The reason why they voted you into power.
You let me continue.
The reason they voted you into power because there was an assumption that the Akufo-Addo government has failed.
You allow me to complete.
You understand? That's why you came into power. So today you cannot play politics of equalization, telling us that what you are doing is it equals to what we did. No,
sure.
You are supposed to do better.
And we are doing better.
You are not doing any better.
We are doing far better.
No. You are not doing any better.
So with all the reclamation, with all the progress, the successes we have chalked under the with the fight of Galamsey, you are still here.
There's no single success. There's no single success in the fight against Galamsey. No single success. What success? What? We name it. Right. If there's success, we wouldn't have these water bodies being destroyed. There's no success.
Okay.
And look, today our president is planning on taking Galamseyers out of the country to go and do what I call is, a move that is not in the right direction. Because look, you said you are taking them to Australia to learn how to mine. In the first place, the jurisdiction of Australia is not the same as Ghana, and so their laws
on land. You don't understand what is happening. You don't understand.
Their laws on the land, their land laws are different from what we have here. So if you take Galamsey, please let me make my point. You have the opportunity.
I was talking.
What we're saying is that
I was talking.
You see, he's uncomfortable with what I'm saying.
No.
But honestly, that was his time. But AP, you need to get done.
My brother, you know one thing. This money, he doesn't have facts. They are not going to learn land laws.
I didn't say. So you see,
or land regulations.
Because you didn't allow me make my point.
They are going to learn how to mine. They are going to learn how to mine. How to use modern technology to mine.
You see, some of this you have to allow me make my point. You understand where I'm coming from?
I don't want you to err like that. Don't err like that.
Look, okay. So let me make my point. Let me make my point.
Don't do
what
that.
I'm saying is that. The land laws in Australia is different from what we have in Ghana. So if you are going to mine in Australia, you abide by their laws. I mean their land laws.
And
to mine appropriately. What we have here is different. So it means that our laws here is either they are defective, that's our land laws, they are defective, or we are not abiding by them.
Okay.
So what we are saying is that you take them there to mine. They are going to mine based on the laws of the land.
They are not going there to mine.
I said, okay, they are going to learn how to mine based on the laws of the land.
Based on modern technology.
Oh, tell him to allow me. They are going to mine based on the laws of Australia.
Okay. Modern technology.
Okay. And taking it back to this country is going to be different.
Hey,
because those structures over there are different.
Okay.
So that's the truth of the matter. So I want to proffer a different opinion. And what I'm saying is that, look, go and bring the expert you think they can teach our people how to mine.
They should come and teach
bring them here to teach them based on what we have in our land.
Okay.
You understand? Sure. Instead of spending money, causing financial loss to the state to take these people, I don't know the number they would want to take out. You understand? But if you are bringing expert, at least you have to come with a number of between 10 or 5 experts to come and teach the people. But taking our people outside, I don't know the number they would want to go.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay. But knowing NDC and who they are, I know they would want to go with a very huge number, unprecedented. Right. That is causing financial loss to the state.
Okay.
And if they disagree and do what they said they are going to do, when we come to power, we're going to investigate all that and we'll prosecute them.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
My brother, it's laughable. These people you are talking about are not going to learn land laws. They are going to learn how to use modern technology to mine.
Okay.
Over the years, don't we send students outside to go and learn expertise? Don't we do that? We do it. From medicine to agriculture to whatever. And they come out successfully. So what is different from this one?
Okay.
So you don't know the difference between
my brother, so it's okay. Number 2, you know what? This man, I don't know. Sometimes they don't. Is it that they don't? When they read, they don't understand, or they don't get prepared before they come. My brother.
Yes, sir.
Cocoa production in 2001.
Yeah.
And in 2021 came down. Okay. As a result of Galamsey operations. Okay. So let me correct this man. You see, sometimes when you do politics,
what are you talking about? Or you just want to give us figures?
Okay, this is a research on Galamsey.
Who did that research?
The Cocoa Board themselves.
Let me see. This is AIO, Master.
Read. If you like, it's not only here. It's not only here. Come this way.
See. We have.
Come this way.
We have just about 4 minutes to wrap up on the Galamsey issue.
The same thing.
AP, we have just about 4 minutes to wrap up on the Galamsey issue.
So you see,
wrap it up for me.
That is what has happened under MPP. But I want to assure Ghanaians, this is unlike MPP. His Excellency, the finest president, John Dramani Mahama, is on course to delivering all the promises he made, from economics to law to the fight against Galamsey, corruption. Everything he promised, he is on course to delivering them.
Okay.
The MPP will resort to lies, which they have started anyway. The next topic is about Bamia apologizing, right? You see, that is the nature of the MPP. But you will come to that.
All right.
We'll come to that.
Hey.
My last statement on the Galamsey.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Yeah. So today, I spoke a lot on this Galamsey issue.
You've really spoken a lot.
Yes.
Today.
And I expect that my brother would have been a citizen to join me, call out this unprecedented rise in the Galamsey, but he's playing politics with it. Today he's not even sure whether state of emergency is necessary. But when they were in position, we heard them crying all over the country.
Because you guys didn't have solution. You guys didn't have solution. Today the issue of Galamsey is being solved. So why the state of the emergency?
Rather, finish your statement.
Okay, that's fine. So
let's proceed. He doesn't have anything to say again. Let's just proceed.
How can you? I'm making my conclusion.
Which conclusion are you making?
Because you are saying I don't have anything to say. Imagine. Please don't intimidate me.
Imagine.
Don't intimidate me. You people are in power. We know. And I know that if I do care, you would let people come. Security men come to my office. I will not do care.
Yeah, that guy is from Domingo Abenyao. That if they do care, we will do care.
So what we are saying is that, Mr. President, please, we don't want to import water. We don't want to be giving birth to children with deficiencies. So please declare the state of emergency. Let's come to the board. We are not saying declare it for the whole 4 years.
Okay.
Let's come to the board and find a better way of mining for our people. We know we cannot do away with mining completely.
Yeah.
It's something that is part of us. So we are saying that declare the state of emergency for at least our water bodies to come back to their natural state first.
Yeah.
And then we can, find out a more, responsible way of mining. Yes.
I think I side with you. I'm very happy.
Is very great.
Yeah.
That is very great.
Yeah.
Razak.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy he's talking like this. Only that he should know that.
I'm sure he's done with his time on this guarantee. So let's continue.
The things that must be done, are being done. So
let's look at it. Razak,
yes.
your presidential aspiring candidate, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia,
yes,
is apologizing to Ghanaians. After the defeats, he went on a thank you tour.
Yes.
Now he is apologizing.
Okay.
What is he apologizing for?
Okay, so first of all, for a leader to come out to apologize is not a novel situation in this country. So what we are saying is that apologizing to the people or seeking for forgiveness from the people.
For what wrong?
For governance comprises a lot. Governance comprises a lot.
Okay.
And there are a lot of things that might go wrong and then a lot of things that might go right. So in a situation where you have certain things going wrong.
Like what?
I'm
also a Ghanaian.
Yes,
he's apologizing to me. I want to know why he's apologizing to me.
Okay, so the president is apologizing. The former vice president is apologizing to Ghanaians and seeking for forgiveness because of some of the things that didn't go well during their government.
Like what?
We are still back to the same thing you said.
Okay, so I would give you a typical example.
Yeah.
Before I come to the examples of some of the things that didn't go right, I'll tell you that look, during the first 4 years of President Akufo-Addo, we all saw how this system was run.
How was it?
Everything was okay. We had a system that was first 4 years, unless of course we don't want to be truthful. Everything was okay. We had a very good system. The first 4 years, a lot of Ghanaians knew that look, there was governance in place. Yes, but the period where we faced challenges was when COVID set in, and that was where we got to see that the dollar was moving, unprecedented level, rising, and then goods and services prices of goods and services rising.
So are you
to
saying,
some extent?
Are you saying in the first 4 years, the NPP kept the dollar at base, or even
considerable?
Really?
Yes.
In the first 4 years.
Yes, I can get you statistics for that.
What was the dollar rate in 2017?
The dollar rate in 2017. Do you just leave it for me? Let me get you the figures. So you see, what we are saying is that former President Nanadu, and then former Vice President Bawumia is apologizing to Ghanaians for some of the things that didn't go right. Example for the increase in goods and services in the country in the last 4 years of his government, and the rate of the dollar to the cities. I think these are some of the reasons why he's apologizing to Ghanaians. And you see, apologizing to Ghanaians is not a new situation in this country. When President Mahama was campaigning and looking for power, he apologized a lot to Ghanaians.
When?
In this country, and he told us that look.
No. Give us evidence.
Please. President Mahama apologized and he told us that he had learned his lessons. I'm telling you that. Look, unless of course you don't want to be truth, I'll get you the video.
Give us.
First of all, the dollar. the dollar in 2017, as at February, was at 5 cedis, 26 pesos, Ghanaian cedis.
As at when?
February.
February which year?
2017.
Okay. That was at 5 cedis.
5 cedis, 26 pesos.
Okay.
So this is what I said. Considerable.
In 2018, how
please let's not deep down there.
Oh no, you said something and now.
Yes, and I have given you the facts.
You said that in the first 4 years,
it was good.
NPP kept the dollar at base, no increment.
The question should even be:
I said it was
in 2016. What was it when they took it? What was it? And in 2017, what was it? In 2018, what was it?
That was what
but that has always been the trend. In 2016, it was at 4 cities or so. 4 cities, some pesos.
5 something.
You understand? So what we are saying is that the dollar there has never been, in this situation since.
So that's why you apologize.
It is always on a rise. That's what I mean.
So that is one of the reasons why you apologize.
Yes, that's one of the reasons why is that the increase in the dollar, the effect of it in the economy is that prices of goods might increase because of how reliant we are on the dollar. So the apology is a good thing. And we are saying that President Mahama also apologized to Ghanaians.
We are not speaking of it. We are speaking of why the
yes, and I'm telling you that it is not a novel situation. So that you will not come and make it look like this is a new thing.
We are not looking at it from its novelty or its reality, or we only want to know the reason. And this is why I see when you were in power,
okay,
we spoke about certain things. One, Galamsey, for instance, we were arrested for them. People were arrested. Pregnant women were arrested. People were put in jail, prison, for over 2 weeks. When it comes to energy crisis,
okay,
where people were complaining, there was nothing done about it. You completely deny the fact that there is no doom, so blah blah blah, this and that.
Only for elections to be over. Elections to be over, then we started seeing doom. So
we spoke of so many things. People were afraid to speak up.
That's not
because of police intimidation.
That's not fact. But what are we seeing? Today is the same issue. The same thing happened.
That's what
police intimidate people, even to the extent that social media, comment. What's the name? Content creators. You can no longer create your content in free.
What content?
Today they are seeking to pass a law that would restrict the freedom of communication.
If I
that's a threat to our democracy.
If I sit here and I create a content,
yes,
threatening you,
yes.
Hey Razak, me, I have guns, so if I get Razak, I'll shoot him. I'm creating content, but will you feel safe?
You will not feel safe. But you see what happened to Abronya? This guy, Chairman Azoka. He threatened to kill Afenyo Makin. Nothing has happened to him.
He didn't say that.
Haven't
you didn't see the video?
Haven't you seen?
He said if he had come to meet Afenyo Makin, there would be by-election.
Do you know he was arrested?
The effect of that is that Afenyo Makin would die.
But do you know he was arrested?
Do
you know he was arrested?
Look, that's not an arrest at all. Did you see him arrested?
Yes.
Oh.
When did you see him?
We saw him being arrested.
Look, Azoka came out with a video that we should disregard any claim that he's been arrested. What are you saying?
So the police lied.
They just issued a statement. He was not arrested.
So the police lied.
Show me a video where Azoka is arrested.
So the police lied.
I said they issued a statement that he's arrested.
He has been arrested.
He's not been arrested. In any case, how long did they keep him in detention? Compare that to Abronya's case. So you see what we are saying? He was not arrested.
You'll be done.
To the extent that Azoka came and told us that we should disregard those claims.
Let's go back.
That he's been arrested. It's a lie.
Topic at hand. Why your party is apologizing and what we should do with that apology.
The apology is to restore confidence in the NPP as a party.
Okay.
And look, we must not think that the fact that Bawumia is apologizing, it means that the government of Akufo-Addo Bawumia government Akufo-Addo Bawumia government is a failure. That's not true. we cannot equate it
on
to
one
that.
stance you are apologizing, on another stance you shouldn't even be apologizing. Which is which?
No, what I'm saying is that you can apologize for something you've done wrong. That's normal. And there's never been a complete error-free government in this country. There has never been. You understand? No. That's why when President Mahama came in his first time, we had Dumso all over the country. Throughout 4 years, Dumso, he apologized for the Dumso, and he said he had learned his lesson that he will not repeat that again.
That is not true. That is not true, my brother. Speak to facts.
You see, some of these things, we must.
Razak, kindly.
My brother, he did not allow me make my point.
So you make the point. But time is far gone. So
I am telling you that there are videos that President Mahama himself apologized to Ghanaians, and he told us that he has learned his lessons, and that when he's coming to government, or if he's given another chance, he's going to be he's going to do things differently and better. You understand? I'm surprised that my brother did not see that video. And it's not even one. There are many of them where Mahama apologized to Ghanaians. It's not a novel situation. That's why I say there has never been an error-free government in this country. Government is coupled with errors, and certain things are done. You cannot describe the government as a failed government because of certain error that has taken place in the government. You understand? Yeah. So we are saying that look, apologizing to Ghanaians is a good call. It doesn't really mean the way these people are taking it. That's not what it means. Yes.
All right. Thank you,
my brother.
Yes, sir.
Some erroneous claims made by my brother. Let me do the corrections first. He said under their watch, their first term, the cedi was stable. That's a lie. In 2016, they took over the dollar, the cedi, when it was $1 to 3 cedis 98 pesos. In 2017, it moved to 4 cedis 41 pesos. In 2018, 4 cedis 46 pesos. In 2019, it went to 5 cedis 26 pesos. It went like that until when they were leaving power in 2024, it was around 16 cedis or so. So, my brother, don't tell untruth when you are here. Okay? Now, you see, and this man, there's nowhere His Excellency the Finest President,
So
John Dramani
we
Mahama,
are looking at it
has said that
when it was 4 cities. Yes.
When it was 4 cities.
Yes. So we are looking at it from when it was 4 cities.
I've just given you the trend. It has never been stable under your watch. So what is your problem?
How much was it when President Mahama came in?
It was just around 13 cities or 14 cities or so.
When
you see, our west is far better than your best. My brother. In handling the cedi and dollar
what the NPP
our west now,
the Bank of Ghana could have
was far better than the best.
They could have intervened in the dollar situation, just like when they came in.
Let's
leave that.
Intervene in the
let's leave that aside. They wanted the market to decide the value of the cedi. That's why they did not intervene, just like at 214.
Which one? Who said? Who said that?
But didn't you hear President Mahama saying the Bank of Ghana intervened in the dollar situation?
Yes.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is
in your time, Bank of Ghana didn't intervene?
Yes, they didn't intervene. That's why the cedi was...
Okay, my brother, listen.
So today,
now
Bank of Ghana has withdrawn.
Okay, they have withdrawn. They have withdrawn. So what is the dollar now? What is the dollar now?
That's why you see that the speed of the dollar has increased.
It's even far better than the best you could have done.
Wait, let the year end first. We are saying every day. There's no day that the dollar will not appreciate against the cedi. There's no day.
Okay.
So it's been decreased in depreciating every day.
My brother,
on the downward trend.
You are not telling the truth.
So you cannot say that.
My brother, that is not true.
You have to wait. Let the year end first. I'll be able to tell you.
So why are you speaking? Why are you speaking to it now? It's okay. With the trust.
There's depreciation. Every day there's depreciation.
Let's AP.
My brother, you know what? Apologies by the former vice president. It will not work. Ghanaians are wide awakened And let me state on record, there is nowhere His Excellency, the finest president, John Dramani Mahama, has begged Ghanaians that I beg you, I know I mismanaged the economy you gave me, so give me another chance and I will do better. He has never said that. If he has made any statement to the effect that, oh, we've learned, we've learned from the past, so we will not commit any errors, that is not what Bamia is doing now.
Okay.
And you see what Bamia is doing now, we've heard it before. That thing is embedded in the bloodstream of the MPP. They know how to beg for power and punish people for giving them power. You remember in 2008 when we were going for a runoff, President Kufuor, who the MPP, the Nanado faction, have always sought or used any opportunity they get to demonize. President Kufuor went and begged in Central Region that he knows he has stepped on people's toes. He knows his government didn't go well, and so but Ghanaians, he's begging them. He's on his knees. He's begging them to vote for Nanado. Ex-President Kufuor did that for Akufo-Addo, begging Ghanaians that he knows that things are not well. So, but he's pleading Ghanaians should give the nod to Akufo-Addo. Put that aside. Then, gradually until 2016, Nanado started begging till 2016. When Ghanaians finally said, okay, you are begging, you just don't want to just take the power. President Nanado, the then candidate Nanado became president and punished Ghanaians severely. He didn't allow us to talk. He didn't allow us to say anything about it. And he was on a borrowing spree, spending spree. And that decision to spend recklessly, that decision to borrow recklessly was made by former Vice President Kufuor and Bamia. The former Vice President, Dr. Bamia, who is begging today, was the head of the economic management team, who was leading the charge to borrow more and spend recklessly more. And the repercussions were what? You had an off-gear economy. You had chaos everywhere. In fact, governance was so poor. The then president, Akufo-Addo, finally told us, admitted that, hey, it's true. Must say minor. But President Fufana Beba no Oba BCC. And to it, it's true that the economy has been run aground. But the incoming president, and he was hoping that to be Bamia, will come and then fix things. My brother, this is pathetic. You see, when they beg for power like that, and Ghanaians unknowingly or out of benevolence of the heart give them power, they punish Ghanaians and later tend to tell us that to hell with us. What did we see former President Akufo-Addo do in opposition? Mesremo, you try me to and see. Oh, me too, I'm a Ghanaian, no. Me too, I'm a human being, no. Don't you see? Forget about my height. People are laughing at me. They say that I'm short. Please, you give me the power. I know how to do it. Please, Ghanaians, I'm begging you. Please, so you go to the chiefs, you go and beg them. Oh, let me go on my knees. I'm begging you, please. And do you know who he was mentoring there? Then he was mentoring Vice President Bamia. President Akufo-Addo begged the length and breadth of Ghana. He begged everybody. You know that at a point in time there was a moving trotro bus from Circle.
Really?
Akufo-Addo went and joined that bus from Circle to La Paz. Trotro. He was sitting in it, pretending to be like Ghanaians. He trying to demonstrate to Ghanaians that Oh, I'm also ordinary like you. Why don't you try me? I'm begging you. In the bus, he was begging people that, please, I'm begging you, vote for me. Look, me, I won't treat you like that too. Me, I'm a good person. Forget about the fact that people say I'm wicked. No, people say I'm short. No, please, you just forget about them. Just vote for me. Please, you just try me. We tried this man. How did it end us? He ran the economy aground. He destroyed. Look, he polarized our military, polarized our police service. All the security forces became jammed. Do you know that it was only in their era I saw, or you could see that without even being told, you know that this guy is a national security personnel. They will be wearing that big gota and national security. You don't have to easily identify a national security operative. I'm praying that His Excellency the Finance President changes this trend.
Sure.
National security, you are not supposed to know that, hey, this guy is a national security personnel. No. It should be secret.
Okay.
But he destroyed everything. I have a friend, a brother, who is an Ivorian. There was a time I was in Ivory Coast with him. Then we were challenging each other. I was telling him, look, Ghana military, the whole Africa is the best. Then he said, no. Ivory Coast has surpassed Ghana. I said, it's a lie. We went onto the net, we checked. Since the Fourth Republic came into being, Ghana has been above Ivory Coast up until Akufo-Addo came to power. Then boom, Ivory Coast overtook Ghana. In fact, all the places Ghanaians were faring better than other African, they overtook us. Ghana used to beat Ivory Coast in cocoa production.
Sure.
Only for these people to come to power, and we lost that title.
Okay.
And we're now, clamoring for negative titles. Do you know, finally, when they ran everything aground, they reversed the economy, they reversed our progress, put us into a retrogressive gear. And by the time you will say Jack is 8 years, then President Nanadu went to Ashanti region where he was in a studio like this. And the host told him, I have just cited a message from one listener. He says he's from this part of Ashanti region. He's saying that he will vote against you people for not delivering or living up to your expectations. Gracious God. Do you know what he said?
What did he say?
President Akufo-Addo told the journalists. He told the man through the journalists that, look, you can go ahead and vote for any party you want. I didn't force you to vote for me. I didn't force you to vote for MPP, so you can go ahead vote for anybody you want. That is your business. Somebody who was begging, he begged everybody. He begged born and unborn children, Ghanaians, that they should vote for him. Today is what he did to us.
So you think the apology from Dr. Baumia?
It is the same thing. You see, it is funny. They cannot tell us why. They are apologizing. Is it apology for the bad economy he presided over?
Maybe for the NSS scandal, the money is...
No, is he apologizing for the corruption?
I feel
for the economics of borrowing and economics of spending. What is Dr. Baumia apologizing for?
You said
he should let us think.
I said Baumia is apologizing for some of the things they didn't get right.
What are they? The economy. Okay, they didn't get the economy right.
I mentioned this here.
Okay, a minute. They didn't get the economy right.
When President Mahama was apologizing for putting us in doom, so we didn't say
he anything. My brother. President Mahama told Ghanaians that, look, I know the situation. I know how debilitating it is. I am not going to resort to the old method of ad hoc solutions. I am going to stop doing so once and for all. And I'm on course. And truly,
in any way,
President Mahama, the finest president ever, lived up to that expectation.
Okay.
When NDC when we left power in 2016,
we must not commend him for that. In the first place,
oh no, a minute. I'm coming there.
He brought them so.
You know one thing. You know one thing. A minute, my brother.
He brought them so.
You know what? Country. He solved the problem to the extent that when MPP came to power in 2017, the then Minister for Energy, Peter Mewu, he said, Mama, what is this? We are paying for storage capacity too much. He has provided too much light, too much energy that we are even paying for storage capacity. Meaning that truly President Mahama solved the issue of doing so. Yeah. And it came to a point where they were even exporting energy. That was the work of President. He promised and delivered. When they were leaving power, ask them, did they leave the same record?
Okay, are you done?
You didn't leave the same record. I'm not done. Hey, you guys, the kind of the begging tactics, it will not work this time around.
Our time is almost up.
So President John Dramani Mahama has lived to expectation. Now, I want to know exactly why Bamia is apologizing. Is it one, the running aground of our economy presided over by him? Is it the plethora uncountable versions of corruption that we saw under their watch, for which he presided over? Is it the reckless borrowing that he championed? Is it the overtaxation? Do you know that in the space of 8 years, these people brought new taxes, over 40 new taxes. Over 40 new taxes. Is he apologizing for those taxes? Or is he apologizing for the expenditure?
Okay.
The wicked expenditure they embarked on. So, former Vice President Bamia, the best spot you could, I'm speaking to him, you could get from Ghanaians is that Vice President slot, and for the number of years you were working for Nanado, that's the best we can give you. He should step aside. In fact, all those people who are now shouting, the MPP should elect them to come and lead the party. They should just step aside. Look, Bamia, he will run the economy aground. He will let people suffer in this economy. He will borrow more. He will spend more recklessly. To the admiration of Akufo-Addo. Now, if you take Brian Champon, even in opposition, he was buying hotels. He was buying state assets. Imagine today, a mere minister, he's buying state assets. Imagine today he's the president. God forbid.
Okay.
Look at Aduchum. In fact, the children who were under the free education alone will advise us on the kind of food and the kind of attention he paid to education. Poor attention, and he didn't deliver in the education sector. As for Kennedy Japan, I don't know why he's even contesting. You want to become the president of a nation. You once wanted to balkanize the people and calling one ethnic group to rise, to erase or obliterate or decimate another group. We beg the MPP.
Okay.
MPP, you can do better.
All right.
In fact, you are one of the most oldest political establishment in Ghana. You and CPP. In fact, NDC they banana year during the 80s. But you were there. In fact, let me put it right. You were not only there, but the wicked plan against Ghana, you started not today. You did it against Kwame Nkrumah.
That's fine.
They told us that Kwame Nkrumah wanted to implement one party state. The moment they were able to overthrow Kwame Nkrumah, they came in, then they banished the MPP, the CPP.
That's fine.
Rendered CPP hopeless, aimless.
Your last words, and then we leave the studios.
Thank you very much.
If we leave this man, he won't.
I've been quiet for a while, and this guy is spewing on truth. and statements that are not factual.
Okay.
So first of all, I'll just deal with where he ended by Nkrumah. Yes, he should remember that Kwame Nkrumah came with an act called Avoidance of Discrimination Act.
Okay.
And that act, he used the act to ban NPP, the Northern People's Party. He used the act to ban the Anglo Youth movement. He used the act to ban a lot of political.
It's not true. This is the history.
Please allow me make my point.
True, Professor Makuki. It's a wrong. It's a wrong history.
I'll get you
a lie.
I'll get you a book on SD Dombo, Simon de Dombo of Western region.
Who is he? Who is he?
They are the founders of MPP.
Yes, so that's the point I'm making.
I'll get you the book to read. I'll get you the book to read.
History told by the MPP.
So Kwame Nkrumah only tested the dose of his medicine. This is what he did.
That's what Kwame Nkrumah did. If we start Kwame Nkrumah's debate, we will not end today.
We will not end today. And the problem is that, look, Kwame Nkrumah used those acts to ban political parties in this country.
Falsehood.
So you cannot want to whitewash that.
That is not true. Falsehood.
You cannot want to whitewash Kwame Nkrumah.
I said falsehood. That is a lie.
When MPP did to him what he did to MPP, you know what he did? The UP tradition. After the time, we had about four minority members in parliament. He went and passed an act that he can just arrest you and detain you for 21 days and you lose your membership of the National Assembly.
My brother,
you are whitewashing that kind of a person.
When Kwame Nkrumah won the president to become
don't
the
go
president there. When he won the election to become president, where was he?
This guy talked about free SHS and how Edishum handled it. Good. So I want to tell him to remember that when Professor Jenana Opoku, the current vice president, was the education minister, Ablakwa as the deputy minister. Ablakwa as the vice president, deputy minister.
Hey, Honorable Ablakwa, be ready. You are going to be the next vice president.
We didn't have chalk, even chalk in our schools. For basic schools, we didn't have chalk.
My brother, it's not
this
true.
woman asked us.
It's not true. It's not true.
You see,
give us evidence.
You can't take it.
Give us evidence that
this woman asked the PTA.
You say your last words.
Yes. Those are my last words. The woman,
just one school.
The woman asked the PTA to contribute money for them to buy chalk. Allow me. Look, when you were
his microphone is off. His microphone is off.
So she told us that we should contribute and buy chalk for children in the schools. Even as at the time, we didn't have anything like PSHS running, but we could not buy chalk under NDC government.
It's a lie.
We could not buy chalk under NDC government. Today we have free SHS running. Over millions of Ghanaians are benefiting from free SHS. And you are talking about today. You promised that you are going to treat our senior high students with buying them the likes of fried rice, good food for them to eat. That's what they told us. Today, it is just passageri. In my language, it is meet me down. Look at what they're taking. I'm telling you for a fact. Look.
Like your time is up. So you won't beat Honorable
please,
the former sports minister.
I'm not done.
Your time is up. I gave you 2 minutes to.
Please, I'm not.
Your time is up. Our time is up.
Yes. So what I'm saying is that look, please let me finish on the education. He didn't. The education, Ablakwa, who was the deputy minister, and Prof. Jenana Opoku as the substantive minister, they ran down our education system. No chalk in the schools. Today, there wasn't chalk for children, for teachers to use to teach.
It's a lie.
So today we have Ablakwa, who is now the foreign minister, who went to Ukraine to snap pictures with our students when there was this issue of insecurity. He went there and console them and then familiarize himself with them, took pictures on the media. Today, President John Dramani Mohammed's hometown is in fire. People are dying. People are running to Cote d'Ivoire, and current president cannot go to Cote d'Ivoire to meet with our people. Do you understand?
Okay.
So we are saying that look, these people are a bunch of insincere. They are a bunch of people who does not have Ghana at heart.
Okay.
Because if you look at this, instance, for this Ablakwa instance, we cannot understand why.
Your time is up.
Okay, so my final words. I want to greet Honorable Mustafa Yusuf. Look, it's very, very. Look, I take the joy when I'm sitting on the media and I want to talk about this man called Honorable Mustafa Yusuf.
Okay.
Before his coming into office as a member of parliament, please, I beg you to give me time. Let me talk about this man. Before coming into office as a member of parliament, our constituency, we didn't have a single road tiled. Are you listening to me? No electricity, even one in our constituency. No community connected to national grid. Not even one. Before he's coming into office, we only had one senior high school in darkness. Today, a good number of roads are now tied in the constituency.
Okay.
Today, we have tertiary institutions. Today, we have technical institutions.
Yeah.
Today, we have scholarships for students who are studying under this man called Honorable Mustafa Yusuf. Today, look, that one is not. You must not comment. You must not comment. I'm just talking about Honorable Mustafa Yusuf. Now, I'm talking about at the constituency level. At the constituency level. Today, you see, I don't like it when I beg for time to make my point. You must allow me. You understand?
And that time is almost up.
So now, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, at the national level as a minister for youth and sports, we came to meet only 3 astroturf in this country. The whole of Ghana, we had only 3 of them. Upon assumption into office as the sports minister, today we are counting about 154 astroturfs in this country.
Hey.
Honorable Mustafa Yusuf as the look. This man is someone that.
Wrap it up.
Yes, I'm wrapping up. This man is someone that, look, if I want to count his good days, look, we will not finish this show.
You know, I know him.
Because of this man,
he lives in Taifa.
Under his watch, we have a stadium that was left, that was started in Kufuor's regime, left by the NDC. University of Ghana Stadium, left by the NDC government, and he has come to complete it.
No.
When was University of Ghana Sports Stadium started?
Our producer is in.
Yes.
He seemed to close us.
Yeah, so I want to thank Honorable Mustafa Yusuf very much. He's been supportive of me, and he supported a lot of the constituents in so many ways, paying of school fees, and we can't count.
Okay.
So thank him very much. He's a good man, very good man.
Okay. And thank you to Isaac.
I'm not saying it.
But it's good. I like MPs like that. MPs.
AP, wrap it up.
Yes.
Just
okay, I'm also greeting Honorable Mustafa.
Yusuf, yes.
It's good. It's good. When you are supporting the young ones like this, you know, it's positive. That is how you build a nation. One day he will move out and you may replace. You understand? I want to extend my greetings to everybody in Taifa. We are mourning today. You know, our father has left us. And so our MP, Honorable Elikulem Akurugu, she's in the constituency. She's in Taifa now. We are hoping that by the end of the day, the program will be successful. And we thank her. We thank our mother, Elikulem Akurugu, for being with us in times of grief. So every person, every concerned, you know, Taifarian should move to the ground and accompany our mother to the ground so that the ceremony will be successful.
Okay.
I thank you two. I want to send my words of condolence to you.
Sure.
You are not mourning alone. We are mourning with you.
Thank you.
Yes. So
Thank you.
whatever it is, we are with you.
Sure.
May God give our father, you know, a peaceful rest.
Okay.
And may God strengthen the family. In fact,
Sure.
you are carrying the family on your shoulder. I hope that God will give you wisdom,
Sure.
and more money, more money,
For the money.
and then more money again.
More money.
And in fact, more money. You understand? So that plenty money, abundant money, money, and Kassan. So as I sign out, may God give you more money.
Amen.
So that you'll be able to take care of the family properly.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you two gentlemen for making the show
So interesting and educative as always. And I thank my producers and the entire team for making it a worthwhile. That's where we end the Ghana Talks Breakfast Show. We will be back on your airwaves same time tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day.
I didn't see it.